Hello, hello. Welcome back to Quest for Glory 4. My name is Princess Pearl. It is an absolute delight to see you. I thought I'd managed to miss the ad break with my get ready screen, but unfortunately looks like I didn't. We're getting ads in about 2 minutes. Hello, hello, Nerdy Will. Good to see you. Welcome back again. So unfortunately we've got ads happening in about 2.5 minutes. I'm still getting the hang of having them. I thought I'd get my setup stuff all done and the ads might happen in the background while I was still on my stream starting soon page, but looks like I'm not quite that lucky. So we'll just have a little chat then, because I don't want anyone missing any important plot parts of the game. The delight of playing single-player, plot-heavy games. Oh, you won't be getting ads? Well then! Well, maybe we'll just get started. Quick review of where we were at. Oops. Let's click on the game in the game window and not in OBS. Sorry about that. Oh, you think you're ready for stuff and then no. Okay. So, last we left off, we finally managed to... Okay, we did all of our Baba Yaga quests. We got a magic spell from her. We got the good humor bar to fix Punnybone's sense of humor. And we got the part of a ritual. Which at this point, I don't think Twinkle Toes, the character, knows what that's for, but we're starting to collect them up. We have a blood ritual. Oh, might as well read that out. The scroll contains a single bright drop of blood at the top. The rest is written in characters that seem to shimmer and shift so that you can't focus on them. And we have the breath ritual. The scroll contains the breath symbol at the top. The rest is written in characters that seem to shiver and shift so that you can't focus on them. Okay, same difference. We also managed to commit arson, which was fun. Burned down the monastery, saved the domovoi who lived inside, and got told that Tanya, the daughter of the innkeepers, was kidnapped away after being given this doll. This is a beautifully crafted doll. This beautifully crafted doll depicts a young girl with noble features. She is dressed in rich court clothing. Ooh. Alrighty. We've also met with Katrina a couple of times. We know she lives at the castle, but we don't know anything more than that. Good morning, Yuri.
You get a smile in response.
Let's get some breakfast.
It's a garlic souffle, Moldavian style.
I don't know about that. It's one of those things like, I guess that's fine. There's nothing wrong with it, but I just don't know if I'd want it for breakfast. Anything new? Garlic souffle, it sounds both weird. Yeah, exactly. It's weird and good at the same time. Also, hi, Ginger wears glasses. This is going to be a weird question, but do I know you in real life? Because I think I might. Okay, say goodbye.
You get a farewell wave.
Okay, I know who you are. I know who you are. I'm not going to say because, you know, internet weirdos be weird, but I know who you are. I know who you are. Okay, so
you get a farewell wave in response. It doesn't...
Oh, sorry. I didn't want to spoil your incognito Twitch viewings. Alright. It's all good. Okay.
One thing you can say about Mordavia is that it is never dull. Be careful out there.
I'm pretty sure it was kind of dull until I came along.
Good to see you.
Oh, your friend let you use your Twitch Prime since she doesn't use it from having Amazon? Oh, that's sweet. Yay, everybody partying in the ad break. Let's have a chit-chat with Dimitri. Anything new? I don't think I've had Dark One before. Let's have a chit-chat.
I am well, and I hope that you are also.
I am indeed.
I know only what legends tell of them, undead which drink the blood of the living. We have always had stories of them here. I have never known anyone here to be harmed by a vampire, that we know of for certain.
You have some suspicions. The Dark One.
I have not spoken of it before, because I know so little. Still, it is very bad luck to speak of it, and the memories of Mordavia are deep. They worshipped it in the monastery, that much I know. The members of the monastery stayed mostly within its walls, but the townspeople
Hey,
feared
Dragonlancer, good to
them.
see you! Oh, it's
They
a
said the
party!
followers were all like madmen, concealed in robes and speaking in whispers. Then one day they were all gone. We heard of the fighting down by the Dark One's cave, of course. No one returned here except for my grandfather. He brought this staff here and said Irana was dead. That is all I know of the matter. I am sorry if I cannot help you more. Be careful and good luck.
Ooh, we're getting the lore. The lore!
The town is quiet now, and the rumors are few. Except for the ones about you.
Aw, shucks. Alright, enough already. Let's see if he has different things to say inside, because sometimes he does.
Were you looking for something in particular?
That sounds very accusatory. I just want to see what you got to say.
I'm getting some much-needed relaxation now. I don't have to worry about that annoying stranger getting into trouble. You've proven quite capable of taking care of yourself.
Because I'm a hero. I graduated from the famous Adventurers Correspondence School.
Things are settling back to normal now.
This is normal?
Hopefully nothing else exciting will happen for a while.
No, I hate to break it to you.
Well, let's see.
Interesting times
what
are going to
haven't
happen.
I told you about before? There's the gypsy camp to the far east, and the
Nope,
old
nothing
hangman
interesting.
tree to the
No.
southeast.
I'm
The
just
gnome said
gonna
something about Baba
hang up
Yaga
my
being
sword
there,
and
but
spells
I don't
and
know
gonna become
about
a
that.
elephant farmer.
Well, let's
Oh, I already asked that. Okay. Nothing new. Okay, bye.
farewell.
Okay, let's go visit Dr. Cranium. Get some... Oh, wow. I've just got to adjust my windows here because I have... What's it called? This right over top of OBS. And it just looks really weird. It broke my brain a little bit there. Come on. Oh, nope. That's not what I wanted. Get out of there. Come on, I believe in you. You can do it, screen. No, I guess it's not gonna. All right. Pizza and cheesecake party? Open. Pizza and cheesecake party or open bar kind of party? Can't it be both? Can it not be both? I should have paid attention to that. Let's see if I can just remember from memory. Nope. Oh, yeah. Oh, I gotta get in on this party here, too. Whee! Exactly. I was like, I know this. The tune was da 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 da. I'm like, wait, which order are we going in? I was looking at chat, not at the screen. Unlock.
It is not often that one of your talent and potential comes into Mordovia. Unfortunately, I have already awarded the laboratory assistant position to Frankie.
I think I'm okay without being your laboratory assistant. I'm good.
Say hello to the scientist.
Welcome back, my young friend.
All right, enough already. Just give me the drugs.
You really should take the time to learn some of the
No, I don't think I shall. Healing potions.
Here you are.
1. Poison cure.
Here you are.
1. Enough already. I can also get 1 more if I see Katrina. She'll give me a potion.
I have been
If I'm
thinking
injured?
a bit about that castle on the mountain lately. Such a castle might make a wonderful environment for scientific research. Perhaps someday one of my descendants will work in a castle like that.
And he will. And he will look for his own lab assistant, which will somehow also be me. All right. What are we up to today? So much of this story needs to take place at night. So, daytime is a lot of wandering around. Oh! Hey, thanks so much for subscribing, Dragon Lancer. I really appreciate that. Yay! Now you may join in on the emote party. No more ads for you. I was really confused. I forgot what sounds I had added to this. I'm like, the little river doesn't usually make bubbly noises. Yay! All of them! Also, I would like to point out that those little swimmy ones, that is actually me swimming around. Admittedly, it's me swimming around 10 years ago, but that's when I last had both access to a pool and an underwater camera that worked. I haven't really looked at the tombs here. I was just like, I know those are for later.
Someone important must have been buried here. The crest says Borgov. The occasional lightning flashes are probably just a special effect.
Okay. Examine the door.
You examine the door closely. It's massive and well made. A large lock secures the door. Above the door is an intricate crest with the single word Borgov above it.
Ooh. Listen.
It is deathly silent beyond the door.
Ba-dum-ching.
The door is securely locked and feels
worth a
very
try.
solid.
I force the door with my mighty might.
You apply your shoulder to the crypt door with a mighty heave. It won't budge. That's one heavy door.
Do I have the key to this? I don't remember.
You turn the large skeleton key in the crypt door. With a sound like the groaning of an undead spirit, the massive door yawns wide open.
John Rhys Davy is really enjoying reading that particular line. Ooh, it's dark.
You are in a dark, dank crypt, filled with bas-relief figures of long-departed knights and statues of the Grim Reaper. Stairs lead back up to the entrance. A brightly colored copy of the Borgov crest adorns part of the floor. Your danger sense tingles slightly as you enter the dark confines of this crypt.
Don't think I can get hurt in here, but you know what? Just to be safe. Oh, I'm gone through all my saves. Replace. What am I going to call this one? Cryptic problems. Because I'm in a crypt and it's funny. I like how it automatically has you take out the torch. If this was a King's Quest game, you'd have to like go in, equip your tinderbox, light the torch every single time. This one, they were smart, and the torch is just automatically always lit, even though it's in your pocket, which is concerning. Yeah, magical torch. You light and extinguish the torch in the usual way, but it's obviously magical since it never seems to burn down. Okay. Let's have a look around here.
You see a coffin cover bearing a bas-relief sculpture of a knight. You see a coffin cover bearing a bas-relief sculpture of a knight.
Nighty-night.
The coffin cover is decorated with a
Dragon
bas-relief sculpture of a knight. Searching carefully, you see a small hole that looks like a keyhole in the sculpture.
Okay, we got a special thing there.
The coffin cover is decorated with a bas-relief sculpture of a knight. Searching carefully, you see a...
So that's... It's really difficult to... So there's one there, one there, one there. We got over here.
Oh, such a cheery sight. It's a statue of the Grim Reaper, harbinger of death.
I think he's more the end result of death.
You are in a dark, dank crypt.
Okay, I've already read that. Okay. Okay, so I can only interact with that, which I don't want to do yet. Oh, that didn't read anything. Oh, my, I'm looking heroic today. I'm currently carrying 4,983 quarks. The most I can carry without strain is a load of 12,270 quarks. Don't know what I would carry that much. There's a small grating in the floor for drainage. Alrighty, let's see here. So I, Pearl, know what the answer to this is. I'm not sure if this is one of those things that someone's told me somewhere. I'm going to do it anyways. The solution is the names of the colors spell out the name Borgov. So it is blue, orange, red, green, orange. Oops, I did it wrong. I did violet first. Oh, well. That's Borgov. Okay. Just going to back out. Blue, orange, red, green, orange, a violet. Oop.
Some of the stones in this crest feel loose.
Oh.
You need...
I did it. Blue, orange, red, green, orange, violet. Oh, okay. I have to trigger something first. Ooh, it fades
Spelling
in.
out the name Borgov in colors has caused a secret compartment to open in the crest. Inside is a small key which you add to your keyring.
Interesting that I couldn't do it until I knew I needed to do it. Okay, and then this guy over here has a
A
keyhole.
small key from the crest opens a lock in the relief. You open the coffin lid to reveal a dark passageway leading deep into the mountainside.
Spooky. Points!
After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you, and there is no obvious way to open it again.
Okay. And now, because it's a Sierra game, we gotta do a maze. It doesn't feel too much of a maze.
Bookshelves are full of incredibly exciting works, such as 250 years of Boyar ledgers and first-grade writing samples. The books all seem to be glued in place. You also can't get the bookshelf to move. If there's a secret passage here,
Which
the
there
trigger
is.
is somewhere else in the room.
A trigger. Never remember which one's trigger. Trigger!
This is not a good place to practice your magic.
Sounds so disappointed in me, John Rhys Davies.
You reach up to put the candle back. It's a fake candle.
I
When
knew
you
it.
move it, a secret
I didn't
passage
remember that one. It's
opens
just
up
like
behind the bookshelf.
you move a candlestick and it's... Oh, I didn't want to actually leave. Okay, back we go. Unlock.
The small key.
Yes, yes, yes.
After
Okay.
following.
So, now I do not remember how to get around here. I know which rooms I need to find. Don't remember how to get there. So, we are questing gloriously. Okay, listen.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart.
Ooh.
You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Always a good idea to check. Open.
The door hinges squeak in protest as you open the door.
You know what? I'm going back to town because I think I need to get oil. I was thinking that you only needed oil if you actually are a thief, but I think I might just need that as myself. Just gonna go back.
The door.
Yes, the door hinges squeak. Okay. We're going back to town. We're getting oil. Gonna WD-40 this place up.
The door will not budge. It appears to be magically sealed. There is no obvious way to open it. That didn't...
Can I cast open? Okay, I guess not. All right, I guess I have to go through the castle? That doesn't seem right. Oh, no, I remember now.
The stone... That didn't... You straighten out your jacket and retie your boot.
Appearances count.
The stone... Oh, such a... Oh, such... You see a coffin cover. You are in a dark, dank... Oh, such a cheer...
Yes, I have to... I know I have to shake his hand.
You straighten out your... The stone...
Okay, you know what? Or is it this one?
Oh, such a cheery... The stone... It's a figure of the Grim Reaper, harbinger of death.
There we go. That's the one I need. Greet him. Shake his hand.
As you shake hands with the Grim Reaper statue, the door at the top of the stairs opens. You quickly make your escape from the deadly crypt.
Well, it wasn't really all that deadly. Beep, beep, beep. Okay, going back. Going back to town. Gonna get some oil. Hey, Atomic Dragon of Mars and friends, welcome in. My name is Princess Pearl. We're playing Quest for Glory 4. I love this game. I love it so much. We are getting towards the end of the game. We're not there yet. We're interrupting! Yay, interrupting! Hello, Drew's Farm. Welcome in. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Y'all just missed me going into this dark and spooky castle for the first time.
Hello. Do you have any news?
Ooh, you have a new thing to say. And I realized that every single door there is squeaky as all get out, so I'm picking up some oil. I thought I'd only need that if I was a thief, but,
So, you haven't been eaten yet.
They're so good.
We'll see how long you last traipsing about
This is just an
everywhere
absolutely
when you should be
beautiful
staying in
game.
this nice, safe town.
I don't want to stay in the sound. I want to quest for glory.
Tell Olga about what you've been doing in Moldavia.
And be sure and keep
I thought
me
she wasn't going to
informed.
talk.
I need to know everything that goes on around here. Someone's got to have a clue after all.
Well, it's one of those things like, I might not actually need it, but the doors do squeak, and I don't think anything's gonna come out and eat me, but I don't want it to. Okay. Oh, I could have just clicked buy equipment there. Let's pick up some oil. And it's not like I have anything else to spend money on. I'm carrying 75 crowns and 38 kopecks. I am the wealthiest man. Oh? Hello? Hello, are we still here? What just happened? I just got a notice that OBS disconnected. Are we still... We're still live! At least according to Twitch Manager. Here's hoping. But yeah, I have so much money. Don't know what to do with it all. I am the richest man in Mordavia. Do you have anything new to say? Nah, nothing new. Okay, bye.
You take care. Don't want to see
Yeah, you hate the walk to the cemetery.
you. As my lost husband used to say, may all your travels lead somewhere.
Okay, and away we go. Back to the castle! And hopefully not get eaten. Ah, stupid birds. Maybe that'll be my next emote that I make stupid birds. No, oh no, that is right. My brain. Thunderbolts and lightning, very, very frightening me.
You turn the large skeleton key in the crypt door. With a sound like the groaning of an undead spirit, the massive door yawns wide open.
Oh, he loved that line. He loved it.
Your danger sense tingles slightly as you enter the dark confines of this crypt.
Danger, danger. High voltage.
The small key from the crest opens a lock in the relief. You open the coffin lid to reveal a dark passageway leading deep into the mountainside. After following the dark passage for several minutes, you come out into a castle chamber. The bookcase closes behind you, and there is no obvious way to open it again.
Now this game is it's all about the atmosphere. So needing to be sneaky, it just feels right. So if I go, boop.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Okay. So we're going to listen at the door.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart.
Connecting to chat. Oh dear. Are we back? Hello? Okay, I do apologize. It looks like my Wi-Fi went down. Great. Love that for me. Okay. Right. in that time where I didn't realize that we were completely out, I went back to town. I picked up some oil. I think that's probably all that was missed. Hopefully. Okay. Whoop, get the right screens up again. Alrighty. Oh, reconnection successful. Are we back for real? For real this time? I think so. Maybe? I love technology so much. Be grateful that I don't try and play multiplayer games. It would just not go well for me at all. We might have rated. You said you were interrupting. Yay! Thank you for sticking around for me disappearing entirely. Yeah, my Wi-Fi just decided, gone. Like, no, we're not doing this. Be grateful I don't play multiplayer games. Oh, and of course I've got an ad starting in 5 minutes. Yeah. Why am I having an ad starting in 5 minutes? It's supposed to be once an hour. I have not been streaming for an hour. Rude. Okay. Well, in the meantime, we're going to peer through the keyhole.
You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
I think that all you missed was, from what I could tell, was I went back to town, I got oil, I came back. Oil.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
All right. And open the door. It's still noisy. But there isn't like a note saying that, oh, the door squeaks horribly.
You see a portrait of a tall, arrogant-looking nobleman dressed for battle. The oil sconce glimmers with light. This place must go through a lot of oil. It's an ash urn.
Anything in it?
Don't make an ash of yourself.
Yay!
The large, round wooden table is starting to crack from age. There's a fine layer of dust on it. Try as you might, you can't get the table to spin. It's too heavy, and the legs are too solidly planted. Try as you might.
I was seeing if I could like sit down or something. Just seeing what's going on. Okay. Listen at the door.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart. You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Okay. Oil it up.
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
And open the door. What do we have here?
It's a long, low cabinet.
Can I take anything? Ooh!
The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of
I
dust.
didn't expect it to actually open.
It's a drinking horn. At least it would be a drinking horn if it had something to drink.
Speaking of something to drink. Nectar of the gods.
Candles add that certain special intimacy to a meal, don't you think?
I don't really want to have an intimate meal in this place. I know who lives here.
The castle door.
Through the keyhole.
You catch a brief glimpse of the elusive flash of wings on the other side of the door.
Ooh.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart.
Okay. Gimme. Where is my icon bar? I need that. What is happening? There might be monsters, which is why I'm checking, but I'm trying to get my icon bar across the top. Okay, I'm not quite sure why it's not dropping down there, but
You
We're still
carefully
going to oil the door.
door's slightly rusty hinges.
Let's see. Open the door.
You sense danger in the air.
Oh, right! There
flapping
are
on
monsters in
bat-like
here! There are
wings around
batters! As soon as it said that. No, give me my spells. Okay, well, we're doing this. Yeah, I was just thinking, like, bats? Like, oh, and as soon as I went, like, right, yes, there are bat spiders. Okay, you know what? We're gonna change my... Let's get some magic going. Let's get a little bit of special. I don't want to use up all my stamina. Oh, and now I'm poisoned. Learn to aim. Okay, this is not working. I'm gonna up the defense. Magic use doesn't work because unless you can't really aim at all. Try this. Did I get it? Yay! Oh, muy macho. Why can't I? Okay, let's try this. There we go. I had to like scoop under from the bottom of the window so that my cursor would go up high enough. Let's take a poison cure pill.
The only effect is a tingling sensation. But if Dr. Cranium is to be trusted, you should now be safe from poison.
You were thinking wyverns, and like, that's not a thing, right? I thought it was just like regular bats. I'm like, what? I don't remember regular bats being a thing. But wyverns will be much worse.
Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
No threatening activity. Listen.
You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything.
Oh. Oh, we're in an ad break. I do apologize. I will recap what's happened when we get back. Where's my oil gone? Okay, there we go.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
I don't know if I can be found from the squeaky doors, but it feels like that's something they do. That is something that they would do. Open the door. Alrighty. Ooh. Are we at a dead end?
The bookshelf sports a number of volumes of light reading. This must have been the boyar's personal reading room, since his crest decorates the top of the shelf. It looks pretty much as you'd expect. Nothing like a blazing fire to keep away the chill on those cold winter nights.
There's very little, like, it looks as you would expect, or don't mess with it type messages in this.
Nothing like a blazing fire.
Like, there's an actual response for almost everything.
It looks pretty much as you'd expect.
And as soon as I say that, we get one. But for the most part, it's not generic messages.
The boyar's crest looks slightly crooked.
I thought so. I thought so.
You straighten out the crest. The bookshelf opens, revealing a secret passage.
Ooh! Ooh! Ooh. Ooh. This looks like a room I shouldn't be in. Oh, I'm saving. I'm saving. It's probably fine, but I'm saving. Apropos of nothing, I got a new keyboard. It's so pretty. It lights up. I like it. I'm going to call this Betty Bye. Okay.
After several minutes spent analyzing this piece of furniture, you reach the brilliant conclusion that it must be a bed. The sprawling castle watches over a lush and
Thank you very much.
landscape. Obviously a fantasy
And now,
piece.
because I have a wireless keyboard and mouse, so I can control OBS from my couch, I can get set up to stream Xbox games. Yay. That is literally the reason why
After
I got it.
several minutes,
Welcome back. Yay, welcome back from the ad break. I do apologize. I didn't realize it had started. Luckily, I don't think you've missed much. This is just the stream of people missing things because things aren't going correctly. I fought some batters, which are bat spiders, and I snuck through a secret bookshelf, and now we are here in this bedroom.
a worn, threadbare rug adds a touch of color to the plain wooden floor.
I'm gonna search it.
There's nothing hidden under the rug. This probably isn't at the top of your list of safe places to sleep.
No, Xbox does not, in fact, run DOS.
This probably isn't
Sometimes
at the top
I play
of your
games
list
from
of
this
safe
century.
places to sleep.
Not always. This looks like something.
This must be the Rose bedroom. You're somewhere near the northeastern corner of the castle.
That feels like it's something that has meaning. Oh, this is the Rose bedroom. So it feels like it's something that someone mentioned. Yes, I do sometimes play modern games.
All you can hear are distant...
Decent creaks and groans, beating of my heart.
You carefully...
Wasn't able to oil the hinges on my way through because there was a secret passage. But I'm oiling them on the way back. What's this?
You put your ear up against the... Peering through the key...
Okay, nothing.
You care...
I am so lost at this point.
It's a long, low cabinet. You see a tall storage cupboard. The cabinet is empty, save for a thick coating of dust.
It's almost like no one lives
The cabinet
here.
is empty, save for a...
Do they unlive
The
here?
castle doors are...
Why is there a curtain?
Curtains lend a touch of softness to the cold stone walls.
Listen.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans
and the beating,
of your own heart.
Yeah.
You don't see any sign of life.
I like how it's life or movement. They are different things here.
You carefully oil the door.
Okay. With that curtain, it felt like it should have gone somewhere in particular, right? It's not just me.
The sprawling castle watches over a lush and prosperous landscape. Obviously a fantasy piece. It's a long...
Long, low cabinet. Anything in it? Doubt it.
The cabinet is empty. You carefully oil the door.
Listen.
All you can hear...
Tell us something we don't know, John Rhys Davies.
You don't see any sign...
Okay. So many tables.
These chairs were once very elegant. Now they're old and worn. The castle doors are sturdily constructed.
Okay. So north or east? North or east? Which way should I go? Because I don't know where I am. I'm completely turned around after going through that secret passage. I'm gonna go north.
All you can hear...
Creaks and groans.
You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Koopa says east. We're going east.
All you can hear... You don't see any...
There's no indication of which way you should be going in here. This
Carefully.
is this is worse than just a maze because you're not just looking for an end. Okay, then. Dead end, at least. Oh. This is the opposite of a dead end. This is a big hall. Okay.
A long hall runs north and south between two of the castle rooms.
At least it's something different to look at.
A long bench sits...
This seems like a terrible idea. I think I will rest later. Okay, dungeon to the south and stuff to the north? Ah. Let's go towards stuff.
The door hinges squeak in protest as you open. The bookshelves are full of incredibly exciting... Stained glass forms a wheel pattern high on the wall.
Why is wheel in quotes? Any good books?
There's something strange about the volumes of Tobin's Spirit Encyclopedia, subtitled To Pass Beyond the Veil, on these shelves.
Interesting. Oh! AEIMTX. You know what? Exit. And we're gonna save. Save early, save often. I'm gonna end up running through all of my saves again just this episode, stream, what have you, but I have no idea.
There's something...
Okay. Time. That is... Nope. Oh. Eggs. It. Ha ha! I know how to spell. Wait, is this the sneaky room I was in before? I think I went through this passage and I ended up in the pink bedroom. Okay.
All you can hear...
Yeah, this is where I fought those batters. Okay. Okay. Yeah, I fought some batters in here earlier in the ad break. Okay, I'm just gonna open it. Okay. Straight the crest, the bookshelf. And I'm in this bedroom. Ah, okay, so there was a secret passage there. Okay.
The stone wall...
Is there anything I can trigger here to go back through? Probably not. Back up this way. We're figuring it out. We're figuring it out. At least I don't have to re-oil all the doors. Okay, last time I went this way. I'm gonna go this way this time.
All you can hear are
Distant creaks and groans.
You don't see any sign of life or movement.
It's probably fine if I don't check it every single time.
You carefully...
But it might not be. Okay.
You hear heavy breathing beyond the door. It reminds you of a hibernating bear.
Ooh.
Through the keyhole, you can see what appears to be a child's bedroom. A large and dangerous-looking, ape-like creature sits near the door.
Okay. So, for those who are joining us, who weren't here last time, we were told by the Domovoy that a creature came to the door, to the window of Tanya the daughter of the innkeepers, and brought her a doll. This made Bella, her mother, very scared. She took the doll away. She isolated Tanya, made her very scared. And then Tanya disappeared into the night. We've also been told by the gypsies that it is possible to, with a great sacrifice of love, to bring one who is dead back to life. So, I'm gonna save again. Okay. You know what? I'm gonna knock.
You politely knock on the door. Fortunately, there's no response.
Still gonna oil it.
You carefully oil.
Just because it's someone's room, I thought knocking might be a good idea. We'll just barge in. As you do.
The monster doesn't seem to like you letting light into the room.
Oh.
Maybe you would have better luck at night.
I didn't even consider that. What time is it? Oh, it's almost night. It's almost night. We can see about having just a little snooze.
After some rest, you feel better.
What time is it? Oh, come on. So close.
After some rest, you feel better.
Just sleeping on the stairs outside of this child's room. There we go. Nighttime.
You sense that something is very wrong here, but not immediately dangerous. The creature does not seem to be openly hostile, just very protective of the child. There is a feeling of coldness about the child that fills you with sorrow and a touch of fear.
And still get slammed in the face.
Who is it, Toby?
Oh, that's the voice?
He came to visit while I was sleeping? Did you ask him what he wanted?
Is that Lisa Simpson?
Well then, ask him now.
As a night shift worker, though, I really, in my soul, understand her feelings of Toby's feelings of slamming the door in the face of someone who comes by during the daytime.
You say, hello.
Hello? Do you live in the castle now, too?
You tell about yourself.
I never met a real hero before. Why'd you come here?
You start to tell what you're doing here.
Toby, it's not polite to interrupt. How many times do I have to tell you that?
Hey, Rex Beltor, good to see ya! Okay. I don't want to go right to telling her about the innkeepers. Let's chat first. Ask about Toby.
Toby's my best friend. We play games and tell stories, and I never had a real friend before.
Well, thanks so much for coming by, Van. We'll see you on
Toby says
YouTube.
I'm
All
your
my
best friend,
VODs get
too.
posted there. Have a good night or day or whatever time it may be in your part of the world. As my parents.
My mommy and daddy don't like me anymore.
No.
I did something bad and now they don't want to see me ever again. Sometimes I miss my mommy and daddy.
No.
I know, Toby. You and Aunt Trina take good care of me. I wouldn't want to leave you ever. But I still miss my mommy.
Oh. Oh, poor little girl.
Toby used to visit me at the inn. My mommy and daddy would not like it if they saw Toby. They wouldn't let me play with him, so I didn't tell them about him. One day, Toby brought me a beautiful doll. I never had a real doll before. I named her Vanna. But when my mommy saw Vanna, she got real mad. She tried to make me tell about Toby.
I
My
have
mommy
so
and
little
Daddy
time
yelled at
to
me.
stream, and I really want to
They
play.
scared me.
Well,
They took Vanna
Quest for
away,
Glory 4
and they
can
wouldn't
kind of
let
fit
me
into
see
the
her
Jake
ever again. I
category.
didn't want them to do that to
But
Toby,
I
so
really want to finish
ran
out this
away with it.
game, and I only really get a
Aunt
chance to
Tina
stream
says
once
my
a week.
mommy and daddy
So
won't like me now.
maybe
She
not.
says they will be scared of me like they were scared of Vanna. I don't want my mommy and daddy scared of me. I will never go back again.
Oh, little girl.
I know, Toby. You should go now. I don't want to talk about bad things.
Is that Lisa Simpson? It really sounds like her. Ask about vampires. Why would I be asking about
That's
that?
a scary thing. That's how come we always used to have garlic all around at the inn.
Ask about garlic.
Mommy and I used to braid the garlic and put it up all over the place to keep out the bad things.
Well, if you ever miss one of my streams, I
don't
post them
like
all
the
on
smell of
YouTube.
garlic. I had to wear garlic around my neck all the time. Now I have a pretty necklace instead. See? Isn't it pretty?
The necklace is on a choker chain, completely covering the little girl's throat.
Oh, I'm glad to hear that you enjoy the live interaction. I try. I find it makes it more fun.
A long time ago, I used to live at the inn. But now I get to live here. I don't have to be afraid of the bad things all the time. Now I have Toby to protect me.
Don't think I want to tell her that she is one of the bad things. Ask about the castle.
This is where I live now. I have this whole room to myself and Toby. Sometimes I get to go to the hall with Aunt Trina and play with Cuddles.
Who's Cuddles?
Cuddles is Aunt Trina's pet hound. He's my friend, too.
Ask about Aunt.
Aunt Trina says she will be my friend and take care of me. I like her. She gives me nice things. She sent Toby to me. She says I'll be her little girl forever and ever.
Oh, why you gotta say it like that? Why you gotta be so creepy? I know you're an undead vampire, but why you gotta be creepy?
That's the place with the big fireplace and all the fancy statues. Sometimes I dance for Aunt Trina there. It's fun. Except when the dark man is there. I don't like him.
Who is the Dark Man?
I don't like the dark man. I wish Aunt Trina never brought him here. Mean. I stick out my tongue at him all the time.
Okay,
Toby
it's not
doesn't
Lisa
like the
Simpson.
dark man
Thank you very
either.
much.
Toby says the
Does
dark
sound
man
like her, though.
can't be trusted. You should stay away from him.
I will stay exactly one sword length away from him. Dance.
Aunt Trina says I dance very well. I like to dance, especially up in the air. That's really fun.
Sweetie, honey, what do you mean up in the air? That's not normal.
Sometimes Aunt Trina and I dance all over the room. We dance on top of the statues and everything. It's like flying around and around.
Webigail from DuckTales! Thank you! But, wow, but again, with the stacked voice cast. Okay. Asked about Hall already. Okay. Can I talk to Toby?
Toby says you ask too many questions and you need to go away now. Toby, you're being mean. Toby says he's here to protect me and make sure no one will hurt me. Toby says I'm supposed to stay in my room and not talk to strangers.
I've introduced myself. I'm not a stranger anymore. Oh, I don't like that I said that.
Toby says that we live in the castle and you should go away. Toby, it's not nice to tell people to go away. You're supposed to ask them to go.
It's clearly that had a question mark on it. Clearly he was asking that time. Okay. Just gonna have a little look around before I can't anymore.
A chest of drawers probably holds clothes for a child.
Toby probably gives the best hugs. Oh, probably does.
The candelabras illuminate this room at night. This doll looks like it was made from some sort of ceramic material. This is a Punch and Judy puppet theater.
Almost everything you look at,
The
there's
polka
something.
dot horse looks big enough for a child to ride. This castle is open on one side to let a child play with dolls inside it. This clown is pretty funny looking. Reminds you of a gnome you once knew.
Well, there is supposed to also... Well, it's not just that the audio is bad, which it is, but there's also supposed to be sounds of a fire in this room.
This looks like the large stuffed toy of some strange animal. This castle is open.
Can I see what the strange animal is? Nope, I cannot figure it out. Okay. So let's tell about... Yeah, you see when I'm in the menu, the crackling goes away. So talk about the innkeeper, her parents.
You tell her about the innkeepers.
I miss my mommy and my daddy. But I can never go home. Not now. Toby says this is my home now.
Okay. So we also... Yep, I agree. I agree. With the cryings. All of the cryings. Oh, this is one of the best quests in the game. So we also notice, for those who have not been joining us in our Quest for Glory, that she talks a lot about Aunt Trina. And there's a lady that we've been meeting outside of the castle named Katrina, who is dark and mysterious and has been flirting with us quite a bit. So she has brought young Tanya here. Ooh! Hey, thank you so much for the subscription! I really appreciate that! Woo! Oh! And apparently, yay, that also meets a sub goal! Yay! Oh! Oh, I don't have a proper alert set up for that, apparently. Yay! Thanks so much, Transform! I really appreciate that. Ooh, party! I wasn't expecting to meet any sort of goal, so I didn't have a nice little woodcut alert set up for that. I do have it make the bubble sounds, though. Yay! Thank you so much! Okay, now we have to make the sad little girl do the sad thing. Actually, I just, out of curiosity, I don't know if this will do anything. Can I give her jewelry?
That didn't do anything useful.
Okay. All right. Time to do the sad thing. Are we all ready for the sad thing? Bubbles! My bubbles. Okay. Sad time.
What is that? Toby, let him in. Toby, he has our dolly.
Points.
Vanna, I thought I lost you. Look, Toby, it's Vanna. Thank you for bringing her to me. I thought she was lost.
Thanks
Where
so
did
much,
you find her?
Dressform. I really appreciate that. Okay. Okay. Whew. Tell about the inn.
You tell her about the inn and how sad it is without her.
If I went back to the inn, I'd never be afraid of the dark again.
Yeah, that... You definitely wouldn't. You're the thing in the dark that people are afraid of right now.
Toby says that everyone would be afraid
I'm not crying,
of
you're
me
crying.
now. I don't want them to be afraid of me.
Oh, tell about Mommy.
You tell Tanya how her mummy misses her.
I miss my mommy too. Sometimes I want to cry, but I can't anymore.
Oh.
I just feel sad.
Oh, can't cry anymore. That. Oh, ah. Okay, let's see if we have new things to ask.
Toby gave her to me. Mommy didn't like her. She kept trying to make me tell where I got Vanna from. Mommy wouldn't let me play with her. I was afraid Mommy wouldn't let me play with Toby anymore. Toby was my only friend. I didn't want my mommy to make Toby go away.
Oh no, that's such a sad noise.
I told Toby all about it, and Toby brought me here to Aunt Trina. She never takes my toys or friends away. Never.
Ooh. Ask about Mommy.
Mommy and I worked hard all the time to keep the inn nice and clean. And then my mommy, she never had time to play or sing anymore. And when it got night, she made me go to bed all by myself in the dark. It was really scary.
Oh no!
I was afraid the bad things would get me. But nobody heard me when I cried. When I went out to the inn, Daddy would yell at me to get back to bed.
Yeah, exactly, she can't even cry! I'm
Daddy
crying!
wouldn't let me have a candle or anything. He said it would bring the bad things. I didn't like the dark. But then, Toby came to my window at night. He would hold me, and he would talk to me, and he would tell me he would keep the bad things away from me all night. And I didn't have to be scared again, because I had Toby. When my mommy took my doll away, I was afraid she'd make Toby go away too, so I went away with Toby. Now I'm not afraid of the dark. I like the night. Aunt Trina says the bad things will never get me now, and I have Toby to take care of me. But sometimes I still miss my mommy.
Oh. Ask about Daddy.
My daddy used to be happy. He would take me out walking around and talking to everyone in town, and the inn was always busy with new people to talk to, and I could stay up and dance while my mommy sang for people. Then the rains came, and then people didn't come to the inn anymore, and Daddy said that there were too many bad things. He wouldn't take me walking anymore. He made me go to bed when it got dark, and he said the bad things would try to get me.
Oh, ask about going home.
I can't go home again. And Aunt Tina says that this is my home now. She says that my mommy and daddy will think I'm a bad thing now and that they won't love me anymore. Toby says this is my home now and he loves me very much.
He does.
I wish
He
my
loves you
mommy
so
and daddy didn't
much.
think I was a bad thing. Then maybe Toby and I could visit them.
Oh, boy. Oh. It's gonna get real sad real fast now.
You tell about Irana's staff and how it can make Tanya back into a real little girl again.
I like the staff. It always made such pretty flowers in town. You say it will make me all better and I won't be a bad thing anymore?
You nod your head.
Oh, Toby, I can see my mommy and daddy again. Toby asks, what else will the staff do?
Yeah, you gotta get the fine print on this.
You try to explain about sacrifice.
Toby says he understands. He says you should take us to the staff now, so I can be with my mommy and daddy again. Oh, it feels weird here. Kinda happy.
Because she's technically dangerous, so the staff doesn't
scared.
like her. Oh no, he's got a sacrifice!
I know you'll protect me, Toby, but who will protect you?
Oh no, I forgot that they changed his portrait for this bit. Oh no.
Okay, Toby. I'll protect you.
Oh.
You cast the ritual of release.
Exactly. Toby's the real hero.
The sacrifice of life for love. Your love for the child is great.
You see Toby silently nod his head.
Will you trade your life to give life to the child?
Oh.
Will you die willingly for the one you love?
Darn it.
No, Toby, no!
I'm actually
So
crying.
shall the sacrifice be done.
I'm actually crying and I knocked off my tiara. Oh.
So is the sacrifice complete. I am again the staff of Irana.
Womp.
I'm so sorry, Toby. I didn't protect you too good, did I? I love you too, Toby.
Oh gosh darn it.
You take the sobbing child in your arms and carry her to the inn. You
Gosh,
awaken
Dan,
her
this is a
parents and
good
are
game.
overwhelmed by their gratitude and joy. It is long before you manage to escape to the peace of your own room for what is left of the night.
Oh.
You awaken as the sun begins to rise.
Ooh. Oh boy. This is a good game.
I must thank you for saving our Tanya. You have brought joy again into our lives.
You be good
We
to
are
her.
in your debt.
I didn't protect you too good, did I? Is the line that gets... Oh, absolutely. Oh, on all of that, on this little girl. Whew.
You tell again how Toby sacrificed himself for Tanya.
He may have looked like a monster, but he obviously had a heart and mind of great kindness.
You remind the innkeeper that the vampires are still in the castle, and there may be other attempts at getting Tanya.
We understand, and we will make certain no vampire can come near her again.
Spend time with her. Don't just lock her in the dark. Oh, I'm gonna get you if you are mean to her. First, bring me
It's
breakfast.
a garlic souffle, Mordavian style.
I don't know how we can ever thank you enough. It's such a joy to have my little Tanya home again.
Oh. Ask about child.
My Tanya is her cheerful, loving self again. I could never thank you enough for the kindness you have shown us all.
Ask about Bella.
I knew Tanya was alive somewhere. I never lost hope that she would return.
Bella, you heard his story. Tanya was dead, an undead, a Nosferatu.
She is fine right now, isn't she? As long as she's alive and well, what does it matter?
Well, there was kind of a big issue just now. Oh, gosh.
I don't understand with all this talk about vampires and Tanya. She has returned healthy and happy, and this is what
I don't know if she's happy right now.
Of course, I will never forgive the woman who stole my baby from me. Still, I think I can understand her a little bit. I, too, have always wanted a child such as Tanya. I am only overjoyed to have my Tanya back.
Be good to her.
Oh, she is her joyful self again. The sound of a child's voice is the sweetest of music. We will do our best
ahead.
to show our love and never, never let her be afraid of the dark.
There you
again.
go. You learned your frickin' lesson.
I have always found it difficult to express emotion. Mordavian men are not supposed to show such things. Yet I cried freely when you brought Tanya back to us. I cannot remember ever being so happy.
Good.
I do not know what to make of Tanya's stories about vampires. It is hard to imagine my lovely daughter as an undead. Gladly, though, I would go to the castle and drive a stake through the heart of the one who stole our daughter from us.
Maybe don't do that. Okay. And, talk to Tanya. Okay. Yes, Vampire was a better parent to her. Just a slight hemoglobin issue.
I didn't like him. He didn't like me. He didn't like Katrina either. They were always having fights, but he had to do what she told him to do, and that made him very mad.
Adavis is... As much as the innkeepers didn't do their best that they could for Tanya, Adavis is worse. We can all agree on that.
I liked Trina. She was kind to me and gave me lots of nice things. She even taught me to read and write, but I'll never go back to her. I want to stay with my mommy and daddy.
Ask about Toby.
Toby was my best friend in all the world. And I miss him. I wish he could come and live with us here.
I only have the one staff, I'm afraid.
I'm happy to be home again. Everyone in town has come to see me and talk to me, and it's fun to be important. I like it.
Oh, that was a cute reading. Okay. Goodbye.
You hear a chorus of responses, some coming from the kitchen. Goodbye and thank you.
Wait, who's in the kitchen? Do you have, like, more workers in the kitchen? For the 4 people who come by?
You have brought real joy to Mordavia by bringing Tanya back. When she was stolen, it was as if all the laughter here had been taken as well. You gave us back our happiness. Good day, and good to see you again.
Double greeting. Greet.
Good to see you.
Any new conversation from you? Nope, nothing new. Okay, bye.
Take care.
Anything new from Olga?
The talk is that you're a real hero. People say you returned little Tanya to her parents. My. So...
I haven't been eaten yet. Okay, yeah.
Tell Olga about...
Yeah, Sorry for just skipping through things, but it's the same topics of conversation as we've had
You
before.
take care.
Okay.
That's my...
My husband used to say, yeah. Ooh, I just remembered. I now have Irana's staff. It weighs 5 quarks. I have the legendary staff of the Archmage Irana. It also makes a very nice walking stick. But even though I have magic, I don't... Yeah, I do not have the summon staff spell, so I can't use it as a mage's staff like I could if I was a proper magic user. In the Quest for Glory games, if you have a magic staff, basically you can summon it, and it has a pool of mana that's, I think, 50% of the available mana points that you have. So, like, if you have 100 mana points available, which at this point in the series you should have much more than that, you summon the staff, it has 50 mana points. You do all your spells with that, it disappears. Then you have to either summon it again or use your own mana, whichever. But if you move, at least in Quest for Glory 3 or 4, then it disappears. You can run around with it in Quest for Glory 5. Oh yes, I did the whole. I was a marriage counselor already. That is one of the first things I took care of. Let's see. You know what? I think I'm gonna go back to the castle. Oop! But first I shall fight a rodent. Hit the bunny. Hit it. One of these days I should learn how the combat system in this game works. Today is not that day. Tomorrow doesn't look that good either. Unlock the door.
You turn...
Okay. Let's go.
Your danger sense. The small... After following the dark...
Okay. Let's get my oil out. I don't know if... I don't remember which way I started by going.
You carefully... You don't see any... All you...
With the beating of your own heart. Okay. I know I've been here.
You don't see any... You catch a brief glimpse of the elusive flash of wings on the other side of the door.
We be fighting. Did I actually come this far, or did I just... Was this where I turned around because I didn't have any oil? Okay. Let's fight some bat spiders. Or not. Very elusive.
Peering through the keyhole,
Okay. So this goes up to the pink bedroom.
you
Straighten my jacket and retie my boots. Appearances count. Stuff is flashing over here. What is happening? I don't know what's happening over there. Yay, OBS. What's this way?
You don't see any...
Want to get back to that hallway. If I can.
Peering through...
Okay. So I think last time I went this way.
You don't see any sign of life or... All you can hear are
Distant creaks and groans, okay. Things keep flashing over on one of my OBS things, and I never catch what changes. You just see, oh, there's movement. Very annoying.
You don't see any sign...
Okay, yeah. So over here, this was the hallway.
You don't see any sign...
Open door. Okay, last time we went north. Let's head south. I said. Oh.
A long hall runs north and south between two...
I said, let's go south. Go south. Whoop. I clicked off the DOSBox window entirely. No. Okay, well. Apparently we're going north.
The door hinges squeak...
Oh, shoot. Just going to preemptively oil that for the way back.
You carefully oil the...
Okay, so I went through the bookshelf before. What's over this way?
You carefully oil the door's slightly rusty hinges.
Here through the keyhole?
You don't see any movement through the keyhole, but you think you hear movement from the bottom
Oh.
of the stairs.
Oh. Oh. Things are happening. Listen at door.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart.
Okay. Gonna open it. Why's it gotta be so loud? Ooh, yep. Okay. We're saving! Oh gosh, I didn't save any of the stuff with Tanya. It's been a long time since I've saved. Because so much is happening. Okay, we are going to call this Ulgar. Really like this new keyboard. Oop. Nope.
You hear voices at the bottom of the stairs. He looks like someone with whom you really don't want to tangle. He's mean, he's
they're
tough,
goons.
he's a
That's what.
goon.
This is the first time we've had goons since the first game.
Boring. This is definitely boring. Hey, dungeons is always guarded, and we's the guards. But why guard a dungeon when there's no one in there? We got to guard something, don't we? Else we don't got the job. Well, it's still boring.
Okay. I'm a bit foggy on what I'm supposed to do here, but what I am going to do here is I'm going to cast Calm and try and put
A
them to
feeling
sleep.
of peace.
Nothing happened. I've saved. Let's go have a chit-chat.
You know, There are those two huge goon guards down at the bottom. Are you sure this is such a good time to head down the stairs?
I've saved. It's fine.
This really isn't such a hot idea. It will be certain death to get too close to those guards.
Wonder how many messages there are. The two goons decide to have a taffy, or maybe it's a patsy pulling contest. Very disappointed when you break instead of stretching any further. Okay. Okay, fine.
You sense danger at the bottom of the stairwell. Maybe it has something to do with the two goons guarding the lower door.
Okay, we're listening.
You hear voices at the bottom of the stairs.
Okay. Boring. This is boring.
He looks like someone with whom you... He looks like...
Okay. Oh, wait, we got 5 minutes until the next ad break.
The master's really something, ain't she? Yeah. I even likes the kid. Shame they keep her all the way on the other side of the castle. Yeah. It's the Annabes guy I can't stand. He looks at us like we was food or something. You got it. That guy gives me the creeps.
When the giant ghouls get the creeps from someone, you know it's bad. You know it's bad. Okay.
You don't see any sign of...
Come on. It says that there's a room to the south. Let me go. Oh, no. I clicked off again. Okay. We've had there's some other doors we haven't gone through. We didn't go north here.
All you can hear are distant creaks and groans and the beating of your own heart.
Don't remember if I oiled this one or not. No harm in oiling it
Carefully
again.
oil.
Okay. Oil this one.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
I think it's very neat that they bothered to have different comments for, like, they could have done, you oil the slightly rusty hinges on every single door, but sometimes it's something different, just because.
Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
Listen?
You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything.
I remember this room, because this thing is annoying. It looks like it should be important. I don't think it is.
The chest is locked.
I think if you're a thief, you can do something with it.
The chest is securely locked.
2 minutes to ad break.
You take 6 kopecks that you find loose in the cabinet.
Ooh, 6 whole kopecks. I am now so many riches.
The sprawling castle watches over a lush and prosperous landscape. Obviously a fantasy piece.
Just pointing out that once upon a time, this was a lush and
The
prosperous
castle
land.
doors are...
My strength is high enough I can force it open. But the thing is, like, I am a paladin, and that's not honorable. Gotta be honorable. It's not my giant iron chest to unlock. I'm a goody two-shoes, short and stout. Here is my
Carefully
handle,
oiled.
here is my spout. Alternatively, I'm a little teapot, short and stout. Here is my handle, here is my... I'm a sugar bowl. Yay, stupid jokes. Okay,
All you can hear...
creaks and groans.
Your eyes must have deceived you. For a moment there, you could
Ooh.
swear you saw a ghost.
A ghost? Stealing from vampires should even out, right? Actually, out of curiosity, what are my stats at? I haven't looked at this playthrough. All right. So everything is up because it's been a while since I've looked at anything. Other than my throwing and my dodge and parry, because I never use those. Strength's at 331, intelligence 335. Where is my honor? Honor's actually one of my lower stats at 293. I don't want to be losing out on my very important danger sense that tells me that the room that I'm in that is terrifying is dangerous.
The door
I
hinges
thought I was
squeak
I
in.
forgot.
You feel a strong sense of sorrow and loss. You shiver as the ghost passes through you. A cold chill remains behind. It's as white as a sheet. Perhaps it's the ghost of some poor benighted soul
Yeah,
who
I didn't
fell
give
to
enough
his death while
flowers.
trying to take in the laundry.
Shone
The ghost's
pale as
only
bone
response
as I
is a
stood
low
there alone.
moan that sends a chill of terror up your
Oh,
spine.
we are in the ad break. So we're saving. I have a save called ad break. You see, look at that. So conscientious. Take this time to actually look at some of my other stats, because see what spells I have. So you know what? I've got this spell that's good against undead. Should probably
You
cast that.
the aura spell. A gentle glow suffuses your body.
Yeah, I didn't take advantage. There is, I don't know if it's a glitch or if it's intended gameplay, but you can give as many flowers as you want to the Rusalka. The problem is that I have, in fact, undeaded the Rusalka. So I can't give her any flowers anymore. I do have the glide spell. Huh. I didn't think I had that. Because that's one of the best ways to get around the swamps, which I haven't really explored yet, which I need to. Water. Delicious. And we can't do anything for that ghost. Giving flowers to women... Yeah, so I can give them to Bella as well. Ooh. I just had a memory. I haven't done anything with the fairies yet. Because this is the second game that has fairies in
A
it.
door at the bottom of the...
There's... Oop. And the ghost loops around.
You carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing squeaks.
Yeah, so maybe I'll overload Bella with flowers.
Your aura has evaporated.
I'm just going to cast that again because it's good to
You
have.
cast the... Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
Whoop. What did it say?
Your hand passes right through the ethereal spirit. As it does so, you feel a cold chill all the way down to your bones.
Spooky. This poor ghost I can't do anything for. The fairies and... Oh, it is... I didn't realize it was only for wizards, because wizard is my go-to class. Just I like my spells. You've noticed that I have a lot. I have almost all of the spells. I think it's just like juggling lights I don't have because that one is a gift given to you in Quest for Glory 3. But so I usually play as a magic user, a wizard. But for those who do not know the lore of poor Twinkle Toes here, I started out as a magic user. At the end of Quest for Glory 1, I bought chainmail armor. And I think that glitched my save because when I loaded in Quest for Glory 2, I was a fighter. So like, well, I guess we're going to go along with this and became a paladin at the end. And because to get sort of the good stories in Quest for Glory 4, you do have to be a paladin, I decided to hang on to it, even though you can change your class in Quest for Glory in 3 and 4 for your loaded in saves. Also, welcome back from the ads. Yay!
Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening...
Okay. Let's go. Ooh, this is the hall. Okay. Okay. I have no idea how I got here, so I won't be able to do it again on purpose.
This statue depicts a warrior. His visage is proud and noble. The family crest of the Borgovs holds a commanding position over the room. A huge fireplace provides warmth and light to the great hall.
Like, this is beautiful. Just the artwork.
Your aura has evaporated.
Okay. Just the artwork of this game is so gorgeous.
This door leads to a... This is the castle Great Hall. Besides the main entry to the south, doors exit the room on either side and at the top of the staircase.
Okay, so I've got 4 different exits. You know what? I haven't saved in... Oh, no, I saved just before the ad break. It's fine. It's fine. Ah, darn it. Clicked out of the window again. Okay. Probably not a good idea to go out the main doors. Boris would be very confused. Oh, I didn't look. Well, that happened. Mm-hmm.
Peering through the keyhole, you carefully oil the door hinges to prevent revealing.
As we explore further, I get more and more blasé. Hey! Yes, it does have to be at nighttime. I think we're still in the day. Because they're night owls for some strange reason.
The bookshelves are
okay,
full of...
so this is the first room. So I have fully looped around.
The gloomy room.
One of the...
You put your ear up against...
Okay. What's this way? Just going to preemptively oil that door on the way back.
You carefully oil. All you can hear a distant...
Okay.
You don't see any...
We have a bedroom.
It's a massive iron-bound chest.
Jeez. And of course my aura spell just wore off. Okay, let's up my magic use here. Oh, that was dumb. Yeah, get fireballed. doing terribly well. Not doing well at all. No, I am not. Okay, we're going to turn down the aggressiveness a lot. Ooh, no, I'm dead. Oh, you've just had a close encounter with the spirit of the ghost kind. When all is said, however, your life's done. Okay. Well. Yay, auto-saving! Greatest technological advancement in gaming. Alright, so we're gonna cast my magic spell that makes it harder for the bad guys to hurt me.
You cast the aura spell.
I don't know if this will assist.
Kablooey! You got the chest open, but set off an explosion in the process. The chest was trapped.
Okay, so I still get the Wraith. Okay, so we're turning down the aggressiveness. We're turning up the magic use. We're turning up the special. Let's see how this goes. Much better. I'm so glad that fighters can use spells in this game. You couldn't in 1, 2, and 3. You had the excuse like, oh, well, you're wielding a shield and you need to use your hands. And they're like, no, spells are cool. Let me use my spells.
The wraith vanishes under the force of your onslaught. Its ties to this world severed at last.
Take your stuff.
In the chest, you find a small flask labeled healing and 25 crowns. Pretty nice for a few minutes' work.
Not that I need the money. There's nothing to buy here.
It's a heavy brass candelabra. It's a heavy brass candelabra.
Take your pillows.
This probably isn't at the top of your list of safe places to sleep.
But I'm still going to have a little
After
nap.
some rest, your aura has...
Okay. What time are we at? Coming to sunset. Still quite a ways.
You don't see any...
Didn't really look at these barrels, see if there's anything.
There are a number of large barrels piled in a disorderly heap.
What do vampires need of
Most
barrels?
of the containers are broken and useless. You find one intact empty flask and put it in your pack.
Weird.
There are a number of large... The barrels are all empty. There's nothing...
Huh. Why do I have a flask? Why would you bother giving me an empty flask?
You don't see any sign of life or movement beyond the door.
Oh, shoot, I forgot that this is what this is. Okay. Can I go back up here?
You feel a strong sense
Oh,
of...
this is the ghost. Okay. I'm gonna have another nap.
After some...
Especially since I need to get my stamina back up a bit. Man, this ghost has been slow. That's as far as she's gotten in the last 2 hours. I think probably one more sleep will get me tonight.
After some rest...
Okay. I'm scared. Like, my heartbeat is going up. Okay, what time is it? Oh, nope.
After some rest...
I'm very glad this game doesn't have that you're too impatient to sleep right now, which is very realistic. But, yeah, I don't have to bother typing things out. I can just say them. I'm so much faster.
You shiver as the ghost...
Okay. So I'm going to cast... I know I don't need aura. I'm going to cast it because it makes me feel better. It's my emotional support spell. Okay. Listen.
You put your ear up against the door and listen. You don't hear anything. Peering through the keyhole, you see no threatening activity on the other side of the door.
Okay. Maybe it's not... not this door I have to be at. Ah! Okay.
You hear voices beyond the upper door.
Okay.
2 people seem to be having an argument in the next room. You feel an almost overwhelming sense of danger beyond the upper door. Something, or someone, lies in wait there for the unwary.
Okay, we're listening. We are not knocking. We are not opening.
You carefully open the door just a little so you can hear better and look through the crack.
Everything is going according to plan. My plan. I am not interested in your petty revenge scheme.
You cannot trust him. He will attempt to destroy you the moment he realizes what you truly are.
Well, of
No,
course I
he is
expected.
already attracted to me. I want him to act from his own free will and not be some puppet whose string I hold. After all, if I only wanted a puppet, I could have used you.
Oh!
There will come the day, Katrina, when I will be the Dark Master.
You like her hair?
Only a memory.
You would love to destroy me, wouldn't you? You hated me from the moment we met, but you thought you could use me, didn't you? You were blinded by your own ego. I have always been your master, and you my mere apprentice.
I will have my revenge.
On whom? The hero or myself?
Both of you.
Oh, it is so easy to make you lose your temper. That is why you will never be the Dark Master. You let your overwhelming pride override your thinking.
So we're not going in that direction now. Oh, yes, got it. I'm surprised that doesn't get points, though.
Your aura has evaporated.
Alrighty, and I think then this is...
You put your
I know there's nothing there.
peering through the key.
Makes me feel better. Okay, yeah. And this is the way out.
You reach up to put the candle back. It's a fake candle. When you move it, a secret passage opens up behind the bookshelf.
Okay, and this is the Grim... There's a bunch of Grim Reaper statues. This is the one I have to check.
As you shake hands with the Grim Reaper statue, the door at the top of the stairs opens. You quickly make your escape from the deadly crypt.
It's not that deadly. Absolutely nothing happened here. This was Quest for Glory 1. There would be floating spirits around. Which I never really put it together, but those are there because of Baba Yaga. Like, it's just one of those things that sort of the lore had passed over him. They added a removed Wraith enemy from inside the crypt in the fan expanded version. Ah! Yeah, I would be interested in playing the expanded version, but I'm scared to mess up my saves at this point. I'm too far in, man.
There's something
Oh, stupid bush. That's not what I want. I like its googly eyes, though. Okay, and we go up. Oh, we're going to fight something. What are we fighting? Oh, we're fighting a Chernovi. Okay. So, oh, we are upping the magic use. We are downing the aggressive. Big fireball! You would think, considering that the Chonovis are supposed to be magic users, that it would have better defense against my magic spells, but no. Ooh, next time I see a Chernovi, I should remember to cast Reversal.
Score! You find a few gold crowns and a number of copper kopecks.
Yay! Not that I need it at all. The only thing to spend money on really is rations. Oh yeah, they sort of across the screen. That is a good one. Oh no, this is Baba Yaga. This is not the room I wanted. Oh, we're fighting something else. What is it? Oh, batters! These are the only multiple villains in this game. Like, in Quest for Glory 1, there's the goblins. In 2, you had the Jackalman. There wasn't a multiple villain, like a multiple monster in 3, but we're back at it with 4. Oh, no, I think we're good. Especially since I can't stop myself from talking about these games, so yeah, I should probably put in my stream info, spoilers ahoy. Oh, stop it, my gosh. Why doesn't this want to... There we go. Just does not want to go south. There we go. This is the room I wanted.
You feel a chill go through you as you enter this part of the forest, as if a cold wind suddenly sprang up from nowhere.
Ooh, you know what? Let's cast my aura spell.
You cast the aura spell.
And let's take a mana fruit.
Nothing. You feel a surge of power as the man.
And I don't know if reversal works on
You cast the reversal.
wraiths. Apparently not. More magic. Less aggressive. More special attack. What is happening? Let me do my special attack, because that's fun. I want to do the big fireball.
The wraith vanishes into nothingness, and the air slowly begins to regain some warmth.
Okay.
The barrow contains treasure that the wraith collected while it was alive, or perhaps more recently from treasure seekers less fortunate than you. You find a well-crafted sword and 150 gold crowns.
I don't need them!
As you pick up the sword, you feel a sensation of strength and power. It's magical. You also find a scroll with mysterious letters that seem to writhe and shift under your gaze. At the top is a stylized heart symbol. A few drops of ink under it remind you of dried blood.
Ooh, my stamina is almost gone. It works on Baba Yaga when you go to her with the pie. She said something funny, but you can't remember what it was. Well, let's not sleep till morning.
After some rest,
Okay.
Your reversal spell.
Yeah, she probably is.
There's something strange about... Your reversal spell has worn off.
Yeah, I can't imagine that they'd let you just freeze her in place. That would be not terribly productive for the narrative. I think this is... Oh,
Your aura has...
oh, I thought that was Uranus. Okay, we're gonna cast Reversal again. Just to see if it actually works on these guys. I got a funny sword now. It's so pretty. Okay, well, I guess I didn't need to use the reversal spell, because I just kicked his butt.
It does. You grab a...
No, not... You are exactly behind the imaginary tree. Okay. And we levitate.
Your reversal spell has worn off. A shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so, you find yourself afraid.
You serve two dark masters. Their goal is greater darkness. Yet by walking this dark path, you may bring light. The spirit of Irana is trapped within the darkness. Unleash the darkness, that Irana's spirit might be free. Release the darkness, that it might be banished forever. But beware your own dark masters, for they will bring you sorrow.
So if you play as a plane fighter, you can find a battle axe in one of the Wraith graves, and it looks really cool. I never tend to play as plane fighter because, for the most part, Paladin does everything that a fighter can, just more so. But maybe one of these days I will give that a go, so that I can see stuff like that. All right. And we sleep through the night. Oh, we're starting off with the creepy music.
The darkness lies sleeping. You say the ancient words of ritual and enter its mouth. You touch its bones and they harden around you. You touch its frozen blood and the blood flows. Everywhere you walk, your life energy seeps into the darkness and the darkness grows.
Exactly.
You have entered
Flaming
the
sword,
heart
better
of
than battle
darkness.
axe.
You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
Oh, so good. This game is so good.
Good day again. Good to see you. I am well. I know only what legends tell
I know
of
he
them.
has more... I can do more with you, but
I have not spoken.
I have not gotten the prompts to do
because
it.
I know so little. Still, it is. They worshipped it in the
Yeah,
moment.
like
They said the followers were all like
madmen
Then
and
one
robes,
day
yeah,
they were all
they're
gone.
gone, and Arana's dead, and your grandfather came back with the staff and died.
The town.
How?
Thank you for returning my
Oh, there we go.
great-grandfather's sword. My family honor has at last been restored.
Or that! Or I could just do that!
Were you looking?
Yeah, I guess I did it. Woo! Oh, there we go. Tell about sword.
That is the sword of my grandfather Pyotr. I do not know how I can tell, but somehow I am sure of it. He was supposed to have deserted my grandmother. This means Pyotr did not run off. He was killed instead. You keep it. You certainly have earned it. I was so ashamed of my grandfather. Everyone in town called him coward, yet he really was a hero after all. That shield on the wall over there was Pyotr's also. Take it. There's no sense in leaving it hanging on the wall if you can use it.
They're so good. Such good games.
A magnificent shield, flanked by 2 great axes, is the office's sole decoration.
Or not. Let's take a look at my fancy new shield. Piotr's shield. Piotr's shield glows faintly with the force of magical protection. Piotr's sword. This magical sword has powerful combat and defensive abilities in the hands of a paladin such as yourself. And then the same plate mail armor I've been wearing since Quest for Glory 1. The plate mail armor consists of sections of metal plates welded to flexible chain links for superior protection. You wear leather padding underneath the armor. I don't think that's how it works. Like, I've seen plates that are riveted to leather, but not to chain. Because that sort of negates the flexibility of chain. Also, are those foods from Quest for Glory 5 emotes? We got the box of chocolates, we got a couple different pizzas. I can't make out what that third one is. We'll be moving on to Quest for Glory 5. Let's say thank you.
No, it is I who thanks you.
Magic sword.
You proved my grandfather was not a coward, and that heroes really do exist. I can never repay you enough. So the ghost of my grandfather has been near me all my life. It seems so strange to think of it.
What about the Wraith?
You fought a difficult and bitter battle to help someone who was already dead. Who else would do such a thing? I did not believe you before when you said you were a hero, because I didn't believe heroes existed. Never was I happier to be wrong. I am very proud to meet you, Paladin.
Okay, bye.
Farewell. Thank you again.
Oh, what streamer is it? I'm always looking for new people to watch. Oops. Also looking to not click out of the window I'm playing in. There we go.
That didn't do anything.
The door.
Thanks for returning Piotr's sword. My family's honor shall at last be cleansed.
Yay!
No one seems to be...
I don't know why I decided to talk. What's new?
Alrighty.
Anything new, Igor? Probably not. Ask about rumors.
Igor come back to town after dark the other night.
Just that you
Igor
saw Katrina, which is not new news.
Rest.
Let's... Ah, darn it! It's the same one every time. I should have this memorized. Bah. Bah. There we go. Rainy now? Okay, I will check her out. Unlock.
It is not often that one of your...
Same. Greet.
Say hello.
Welcome back, my...
Ask about science.
Yep.
Ask about healing potions.
Here you are.
Ask about poison cure.
Here you...
Can I give you these empty flasks?
That didn't do anything. That did.
I just found an empty flask. I don't know what to do with it. Oh, I should say goodbye. Say goodbye.
You say.
Be careful out there. I have been thinking
Yeah,
of...
same thing about you want to turn the Borgovs castle into the castle of Dr. Brain. If I was a thief, I would be able to break into Nikolai's house here, but I'm not. I am a good boy. Let's grab some flowers.
You pick some flowers. You already.
You know what? What time is it? It's fairly early in the morning. I am very strong. I have shiny new weapons and shields. Let's head on down to the swamp. And do swampy things. I have been given instructions on where all of the rituals were. So I'm not just going into this blind. There's story reasons for the stuff I'm doing. It's not just because I've played this game a whole lot. Whee! Oh, I love this spell. It's so funny. Whee! Stood on a hillock. Ooh, slow. This is so goofy looking. I love it. Like, doesn't even have like his hands up as if he's casting a spell or anything. Like, nope, just the sprite art version of T-posing his way through.
You sense terrible danger.
Really?
Here. There is
Really?
a great evil about
Do you
this
think
place.
the fact that there's these cultist bugs here might have something to do with the fact that there's danger? I can't cast spells. Oh, probably because I'm currently in a spell. Okay, so we are going to cast Reversal.
You cast the.
Haha! Get wrecked. Hello? Game?
Your reversal spell is wearing thin.
Okay, there we go. I'm like, game! Come back, game! Oh, so much easier. Look at this. I don't even need to use my spells. And then we have the second one. Ooh. Come on, don't die of exhaustion. It's my least favorite way of dying.
Your reversal spell has.
Like, no comment, no dan dan. Okay. It's gonna
After some rest.
have a quick little nap.
The standing stone looks like a crude, oversized tombstone. It was an inset six-pointed
Reversal,
star
when
figure,
you,
similar to
someone
the one on
casts
the
a spell
monastery
at
door.
you, it
The
gets
points are
reflected
slightly
back at
curved, like the
the
arms of a
Chernobyl, those
starfish.
cultist guys that I was
Arcane
just
symbols
fighting
label
are
each point
actually
of the star.
spellcasters, so the spells get zapped back at them. So you might have seen, like, when I was just waiting for them, they cast some spells at me and it just bounced right back. There's a lot of spells in these games that are meant to be used outside of combat. Like, a magic user, they don't want to get into a fight. They're very squishy. They don't have a lot of health. They don't have a lot of defense. So a lot of spells are meant to be used before you even get in the fight in the first place. But this game is not letting me get over to the standing stone. So I'll just cast Glide again. So goofy looking. Okay.
You are too far.
Then go to it. Ugh. There we go. Now I am on the correct little hillock.
The Dark One sign clicks into the depression in the stone. You find that you can now turn the sign like a dial.
Okay. Oh. Oh gosh, I have no idea. Just gonna go around. It would be undignified to hop from one hillock to the next.
Finally,
Okay.
you feel the Dark One's
I
sign
just went
settle.
clockwise
You pull on
around.
it, opening the tomb, and retrieve a damp but readable scroll from its depths. It is the Dark One's bone ritual. You retrieve the Dark One sign from the monolith.
Yay!
The featureless swamp is broken here by the tall stone obelisk to the south. It looks like a grave marker.
Now I have to get out of here. Oh wow, considering I was casting spells all the way through that I'm surprised that my mana isn't lower. Sometimes mana spells will like continuously spells like levitate or glide where you're actively doing something with the spell. It'll eat away at your mana a little bit all of the time. And then when it's done, you collapse in one way or another. But this one doesn't seem to be taking that much. So, woo! No! Get off of the little hillocks. Nope. Come on. And it's funny that I can't seem to get into the water, considering that the fighter's method of getting around is just slog through. Just tank it. But I think since I started as... Oh, come on. With the glide, it can't figure out how to get me into the swamp water again. Whatever little bit of code is intended for that. Not there. I also wish that this spell was closer to the top of my spell inventory, but there is 0 things I can do about that. Just T-posing his way. At least with levitate, you actually put your arms in the air. There we go. I've pointed this out before, but just look at this. This is lovely. Dark. Oh, just, there's shadows. There's shadows of darkness. Dark. Light. Unnecessary. They didn't need to do that, but it's beautiful that they did. The little... Yes, just through the swamps. It would at least, because this is the neutral pose, it would at least look like he's doing some sort of magic. I think my speed went down. Oh yeah, no, full speed please. Zip. I'm not a speedrunner. I'm just impatient. She says in episode 4 of her Quest for Glory playthrough. Quest for Glory 4 playthrough. And also, this predated when we knew what T-posing was. Oh, Wyvern! Still gonna turn up my magic use because I hate being poisoned. What are you doing? Magic use. Do I have to be a little aggressive or something? Attack! There we go! Do something! Yeah, here you could have started a trend. Let's go give Bella some flowers.
It's a typical country breakfast. Fried beets and sausage with garlic for a garnish. You get a...
You would think bringing a small child back to life would be enough to get my honor to a higher level.
Oh, how lovely.
What is my honor at this point? We're up over 300. Woo! And just about all my stats, except for parry, dodge, throwing, and climbing, are up. Goodbye.
You get a wave.
How many rituals do I have? I've got 4. What do I have? Bone, blood, breath, heart. Trina has mouth. I still need sense. Yeah, I should be doing things even like bringing back children from the dead, putting ghosts to rest. Tuesday, plain ordinary day. I have to be giving out flowers that I picked from the local municipal garden. I never noticed before, but that room looks sort of like a heart. That's cute. It's sort of like boop, boop. It's a heart. So sweet. Just gonna have a little nap here. Should probably be somewhat productive during the day. Do you have anything interesting to say now that the child is gone? I don't think you do.
Hello again. You are a most brave man to wander so freely in the Moldavian woods.
Why, thank you, Winnie the Pooh. You will never not be Winnie the Pooh.
Good day.
They got Webigail and Winnie the Pooh on this. We're just a Disney All-Stars.
You know, it is nice to be able to snuggle with my Olga again on these cold nights. Thank you for getting us back together.
Dude, you're actually snuggling now. Last I talked with you, you were just chatting. He came to visit. Now I know what you were doing when you visited.
The castle is very quiet during the daytime, but I have heard noises and seen lights in the windows at night.
Vampires.
The people of the town are frightened peasants. Just because no one has ever seen anyone from the castle during the day, they tell tales of monsters in the night.
Just because the
I have
child
worked
was
as a
kidnapped
gatekeeper
and
here
turned
for many
into a
years.
vampire.
I wear no garlic and fear no vampires. After all, when someone goes looking for trouble, he will always find it.
Yes, I will.
Mordavia has changed little in all the time I have lived
It's
here.
actually Jim Cummings, who is the voice of Winnie the Pooh and Darkwing Duck and the singing voice of Scar for like just the last part of Be Prepared because Jeremy Irons couldn't hit the notes. And the singing voice of Rasputin in Anastasia. He's delightful. There's a wonderful bit he did at a convention years ago where he does this extended piece from Star Wars as all of his characters, like Winnie the Pooh as Darth Vader. It's wonderful. I love it so much. I wish it was better quality, but it was filmed at a convention. It's what people had to film with.
I have heard the wolves howl at night, but who is to say that they are werewolves?
Me! I say it, because I've met them. Ooh, I wonder if I can go and talk to the gypsies, if they've got anything new.
Farewell.
Oh, I didn't say goodbye.
And
Whoops.
may your path lead to
Paul
your
Frees is the
goal.
voice of Disney's Haunted Mansion. I didn't know that. Okay. So over this way, and then down, and then over. I think I have to go down again. Oh, gonna fight something. Stupid wyverns. Stay away. Don't get magic. Don't get poisoned. There you go. You see? Not much better. Get wrecked. I can imagine that Paul Frees was probably doing a Karloff impersonation, which is what a Boris Karloff impersonation, which is what Jim Cummings is doing there. So it's all the same sort of voice, being spooky. That room looks like you should be able to go up, but you can't. Yes, this is the way. And then up here? Oh, no. Oh, well, we're fighting something. Another wyvern! Wish it saved my settings. Ah, darn it! Oh, well, I've got a lot of poison cure pills anyways. Ba-ba now. Okay. Poison cure. Yes, poison cure is red.
The only effect is
Not that I couldn't use a health potion. Might as well.
that feels.
While we're at it.
You feel it.
There we go. Ready to quest for more glory. There, this is the one I wanted. And we have to wait till the end of the Wolfie sound cue. I apologize for blowing out everybody's eardrums with that. That's so loud.
In my dreams last night, I heard the Irana staff speak. It said the sacrifice had been made, the dead had risen, and the living had died.
The children of
When
the
I
night.
awoke, I feared it was you who made the sacrifice. I sent Davy to discover the truth. He climbed over the wall and started sniffing around where the staff had been. He became scared when he caught your scent there. But then he scented you going with the child to the inn. It is not our way to be concerned about outsiders. You have certainly become more than an outsider to us.
Aw, shucks. Hello.
It is good to see you again.
Tell about the child.
You tell about Tanya, Toby, and the staff.
So the child has been restored to life through the sacrifice of Toby, and the staff of Irana is in your possession. Oh,
so we got an ad break coming in 5 minutes. I'm going to take that opportunity to get up, move around a little bit.
I would be very careful traveling at night if I were you.
Ask about vampires.
Listen, it is said that the only certain way to kill a vampire is to drive a wooden stake through its heart. This can only be done while the creature is helpless during the day. The Nosferatu have great powers of enchantment, and those foolish enough to face a vampire by night usually wind up feeding its lust for blood.
Ooh. Ask about vision.
That is all I know of the vision. I do sense that you have the staff now. Oh, it is very powerful and has a mind of its own, as I am sure you will find.
Why you gotta laugh? Why you gotta make it ominous?
But I have had a great deal of difficulty sleeping. My dreams disturb me very much. Foreknowledge is as much a curse as a gift.
The dark one.
Do not speak of it! Do not think of it, for it will drive you mad.
Chill! Speak not of the night yorb. Any Dimension 20 fans out there?
No one...
Ask about hunting.
There were many necrotars out hunting last night. It was difficult to avoid them. Oh, they are tough and hard to outrun.
They're not that bad.
I was injured in the leg the other night when a necrotar tried to steal the rabbit I had caught. Fortunately, the pack was not far away. They dragged it off me, and I was able to tear out its throat. Ugh, those things are nasty in a fight. I would not care to face one alone.
I do it all the time, you wimp. Okay, let's see if we can get our fortune told again.
Forgive me,
Okay.
but I cannot get a reading from the...
If each one comes up at the void card, there is something wrong with your deck. Okay. Say goodbye.
You say goodbye.
May your luck hold true. Be wary.
Oh, I
for
should
your
give her
enemies
flowers.
may soon act against you.
I'm gonna go give her flowers. Don't know if it'll work. I'm gonna give her flowers.
Ah, the gypsy friend.
Oh, I don't have any flowers. I gave them away already. I'm dumb. Oh, well, goodbye.
You talk about the thing...
You have many friends now, but you still have bitter enemies. This valley remains a very deadly place.
You say...
Goodbye.
I wish you well upon your travels. Fire!
Aw, Laurie Cole's voice. It's adorable. Okay. Minute and a half till the ad break.
It doesn't...
Sometimes you can just pick the random flowers. Not always. This was the Leshy room. Oh, we're fighting. This I can do. It's a bunny! Oh no! I shall use my flaming sword of truth and honor to destroy a rabbit. Meep, mamu.
You grab a...
No, not rocks. Flowers.
It doesn't budge. It doesn't...
Just look at the bones? Oh, freaking bird. At least it didn't scream. Oh, oh, you just look at the bones. Yes, okay, I remember the line now. I remembered. We are in the ad break, so I'm going to take a quick break, stretch my poor aching back out, and we will be back in a couple minutes. Love you. Save. And... craps. Oh, I didn't actually save. Well, I'm gonna save now. Hi, I'm back. 7 seconds till the ad break actually ends. Thank you so much for hanging around, having a little dance party. Welcome back, everybody. Did you miss me? You should. I'm wonderful. And modest, too. And every other possible virtue. I like it. Honestly, it's just, like... Kevin MacLeod, the same guy who writes that monkeys spinning monkeys type thing that you hear all over TikTok. But he has other music. He's got so much different options. One of these days I will get around to actually animating the dancing crabs. Today is not that day. Tomorrow doesn't look that good either. That is a Victorian illustration because the Victorians are weird. I'm just wondering. Oh, we're fighting something. Necrotar! Fireball to the face of the Necrotar. I love this music. It's so fun. Like all the other music in the game is very, ooh, it's spooky, and then Street Fighter, Mortal Kombat. Baba Yaga.
It doesn't.
Can't pick those flowers. I don't need anything else from the Baba Yaga. Ooh, night is falling. Let's see if we can meet Katrina outside of the castle today. I know there's a schedule for when she'll show up, but or we could fight a thingy. Knockoff dragon. Where's...
You start to take the pill,
oh,
but then realize
I grabbed the wrong one. I'm just like, red. Red is the thing I need. But I needed a fruit. And now I'm poisoned. Dang it. Oh well, we'll use what magic we can. Yeah, back off. There we go. Skeep beady. Well, I do need this one now because I am poisoned. And oh, I don't have any fruit. Ooh. Isn't this beautiful? The twilight, it's so creepy. Okay, I'm just gonna have little snooze, get it to full night. No, not that one. This one. 60 minutes.
after some rest.
And let's go see Katrina. I think I probably said at some point, like, I will see you in 3 days, and then didn't.
This for those not tough enough for the challenge. It comes in the form of 2 slavering necrotors.
Slavering ones. No Katrina.
The heavy gate blocks access to the castle.
Okay. Nope, no Katrina. Maybe I'll be a wild and crazy guy and actually sleep in the inn that I pay money for. Still gotta magic my way to get back into town, but... levitate.
A shiver of cold comes over you. You sense no danger, but even so...
You serve 2 dark masks, yet by...
It's the same thing!
Release, but...
Knock, knock.
You hear movement. After a few minutes, you hear someone removing the bar and unlocking the bolts on the other side of the door. Ooh,
I haven't talked to the farmers since I saved Tanya. Greet everyone.
Everyone cheers at you in greeting.
Norm! I never even watched Cheers, but that reference is so ingrained.
Gotta tell you, there's many monsters out there roaming the night in Mordavia.
Yeah, many an eldritch creature crawls out of the dark. I know most of them.
It's a good thing we stay safe within the town walls and doors so we don't have to meet 'em.
Rumors?
All right, fine, so sue me. Maybe we do gossip once in a while.
You must mean my apartment. We know of no cave in Mordavia.
Point is, we never repeat gossip. 'Cause we get it right the first time.
Actually, this quote-unquote gossip is about you.
What?
Yeah, he's right, okay? Someone overheard Tanya playing where the staff used to be.
She was singing Trina's in love. Trina loves a human. Trina's in love. Kind of a good beating.
And, since you're the only alleged human having any dealings with that particular vampire...
No, I'm a real boy!
We thought you just might be interested in that story before we go to the Inquirer.
You know, you can never tell about some people. Unless, of course, you're a gossip.
Ask about the townspeople.
Well, sport fans, things are pretty quiet around here. Yuri and Bella are happy that Tanya's back.
Yeah, they're okay, you know? Even he goes back to his old self.
Think that the guy doing the Jack Nicholson sound guys, the voice.
There's even a rumor going around
Shipwreck
that
and G.I.
Boris
Joe?
and Olga may be getting together again.
On the other hand, there are vampires in the castle.
Yeah, and it's rough. Are you kidding? I mean, that swamp still cuts us off from the rest of the world.
Yeah, and the dark, the cave still darkly influences everything that goes on here in sleepy Mordavia.
So, we were a skosh curious about you.
Yeah, I mean, you're okay, but when are you going to get around to taking care of all the rest of our problems?
After all, you're supposed to be the hero around here.
You and your ventriloquism?
Start to tell them of your plans and the dangers you face.
Color me crazy, but, maybe it's better we don't know all the details.
Yeah, you know, I think we'll sleep better if we don't.
Yeah, what we don't know won't give us nightmares.
Ask about elephants.
One dark day, a large, fragrant stranger came to town.
Oh, I remember. He was dressed in dark clothes, and he wore a hood over his head, so we couldn't quite see his face. I thought it was Tony Fields.
He spoke in a deep, sibilant voice, reminiscent of Vincent Price, and had a cruel chuckle.
Moseyed on up to each and every elephant in Mordavia, and whispered a little something in its ear.
Yeah, and by the next day, all the elephants had left town.
I just can't bear this. You gotta tell it.
After that, only the stranger was left in town.
I ran up to him. I asked him, "What have you done? What did you say to the elephants? My wife left me!"
Then he just threw off his clothes and cape, exposing himself to the whole world, and revealed that he was an elephant.
Yeah, he said, "Ha ha, you fools! I am an elephant!"
Then he just packed up his trunk and left forever.
Oh, he packed his...
But to this day, on dark, cold nights, you can still hear the distant echoes of elephants trumpeting their mournful cries. My wife, how I miss her.
And I call out, "You forgot to write! Not even a fax!" The elephants don't listen, and they never remember.
Yeah, Neil Ross is the actor's name. Very neat. Like, the voice cast is so stacked. So good. Like, all of the performances are amazing. ridiculous, like, the difference between King's Quest V, when they started doing voice acting, and just, like, I think 7, 8 years later, we get to this. So cool. That story was very silly. I didn't get any flowers, dang it. I'm never going to be a real paladin.
You get a fine meal of roast lamb garnished with red cabbage. Oh, and liberally flavored with garlic.
Delicious.
While Tanya was away from us, she learned to read and write. Now she is teaching me to read. I have always wanted to learn how to read. Together, Tanya and I will teach all the women of the town to read and write.
Yes!
Why would a woman need to read or write? That is like teaching a horse to dance.
Yuri, you and I will have a talk later. Tonight, in fact.
You tell him, Bella.
I couldn't be happier. My baby is back and everyone is well here.
I
don't know much about that, but it's supposed to be bad luck to speak of it. Tui. It was supposed to have something to do with an old monastery and a dark cult that worshipped it. And that it had something to do with Irana's death, and rumors that say it is the cause of all the problems here in Mordavia. Other than that, I can't tell you anything.
Okay, bye.
You are overwhelmed by the friendly voices saying farewell to you.
Yay! They like me. They really like me.
You unlock the door.
Okay. Let's actually sleep in our bed that we pay for. A note!
You awaken as the sun begins to rise. The note says, "Meet me at the castle gates tonight. We have much to talk about. Katrina."
Is it about how you kidnap children?
You eat your plain but nourishing breakfast. It has more than a bit of garlic added for spice.
I'd be really interested to, like, find out what is the most ideal sleeping arrangements to make sure that you get all of the Irana dreams, all of the Erasmus dreams, and all of the notes. I'm sure there's something. No, I don't think she's got her crazy hair out for this bit.
You get a wide smile.
She's got other things going for her in the costume we'll be seeing her in.
You get a wave and a
Okay, we gotta kill time. What are we gonna do today, friends?
Thank you for returning my great-grandfather's sword. My family honor has at last been restored.
Glad. Great.
Good day today, Paladin.
Ooh. Say, you're welcome.
You tell the Burgermeister he's welcome. He seems to think you're understating the case a little.
I will never be able to thank you enough for giving me back my honor.
You tell the Burgermeister how the sword glowed when you first found it in the Wraith's hoard.
A sword like that is only as magical as its user. You are a most impressive man.
I am. Got anything new to talk about? Ooh, you do.
I hated my grandfather Pyotr all my life. Now that my hatred is over, my heart is light.
fun personal fact about me. So, as many of you know, this is my first time playing this game with the voices. And as the small child in very both white and like Asian area growing up, didn't know a lot of people with like Slavic Eastern European backgrounds, had no idea how to pronounce Pyotr, and I thought his name was Pyrotar, which is an amazing name, but it's not right.
I was told that only a paladin could use that sword. I did not believe such a story. Now I know that it is true, and that my grandfather was a true paladin, as are you. I thought I didn't believe in honor. I guess I lied to myself. Honor is something I do value in others, and in myself as well. It has just been hanging on the wall
Yeah, it was
for all these
released
years.
both
I am
as
pleased
a...
that someone will make good use
You
of it.
can't call him anything other than Pyrotar. That's a great name. Yeah, it was released as a disc version on a whole stack of 3.5-inch floppies, as well as the CD-ROM. And I think that the disc version might have been a little bit cheaper, which is why that's the one that we got, even though we did have a CD-ROM drive. So a lot of this, that's why I'm constantly like giggling my butt off at the line readings, because I've played this game so many times, but I've never heard these voices before. Yeah. Most of the Sierra games were released once they started having CD-ROM versions. They were released both as disc versions and CD-ROMs. Sierra wanted to make sure as many people as possible could buy the games because it's more sales. It's also something that they did. They would often make backwards compatible versions of the games. So, for example, sorry, info dump, deal with it. King's Quest IV was the first game that was made with the SCI engine, but they also released it with their older engine, AGI. Might be getting those initialisms the wrong way around, but any hoodles. They wanted to make sure that people who had slower computers that could only run the older engine would still be able to buy the game. Barely anybody did, so it's very rare to find that version of the game nowadays. But it just has lower resolution graphics. It doesn't have all of the bells and whistles. For more details, check out the One Short Eye documentary about it on YouTube. It's very interesting. Thus endeth the lesson. And this is why one of my emotes is like a little mortarboard talkie hat.
My mother's father despised Pyotr and would speak no good of him. I never heard my grandmother speak of him
Sierra
but
facts.
once. When she was dying, my grandmother called me to her side. She said that I had to believe that Pyotr was a good and honorable man. I thought she was wrong all these years.
Well, he's a good guy. He's just a dead guy. Did I actually ask about Peter's Shield?
It has just been hanging on the wall for all these years. I am pleased that someone will make good use of it.
Some of the voices are like, yes, that is exactly what I planned. Like Bonehead. You can see on my YouTube channel, you can see my playthrough of Quest for Glory 1 where I'm doing all the voices. I got his voice pretty darn close. I was not expecting any of the farmers' voices. Was not expecting Jack Nicholson and Stallone / Rodney Dangerfield. I'm not sure who he's trying to be, but just not what I thought was going to happen. Those are very silly. Also, I had assumed that Davy, the gypsy werewolf guy, I had assumed in my head he was going to sound like Gaston from Beauty and the Beast. Mainly because of the chin. I got distracted. I don't know what questions I've asked.
No one.
Say farewell.
Good luck.
How am I doing for potions? Oh, I think I've only got... Okay. Yeah, I only have 1 poison cure, 6 healing potions. Let's get another poison cure because wyverns are jerks. Oh! What? I didn't have to do the puzzle? Oh! Why?
It is good to...
Have I just been doing that for no good reason this whole time? No!
You're it.
Give me
Here you are.
Give me the potions and I'm leaving.
You say.
Be careful.
I think I've been clicking on the door pull and not on the door itself, and that's what's making me do it. Yep. Yep. Oh my gosh. Oh, that's dumb. That's dumb. I just assumed for some reason. I probably at one point knew that I could just go. Stupid. I'm just wandering, killing time. I don't think I've got anything left to do until, see Katrina tonight. Oh. Stupid wyverns. Oh. Aggressiveness down. Magic use up. On guard. Oh, no, I know what I need to do. Aha. I have remembered using my big brain full of smarts and intelligence. Nope. Where am I going? Back to town. Unless, do I have? Oh. I just don't cast that fast enough. I always think it's funny when the monsters come down from town. I like to, oh, I haven't adjusted my skills. But I like it when they come down from the town. I like to think that like they tried to get in and then they were repelled by the magic of the staff. Oh, which I've stolen. Whoopsie. I have exposed the poor villagers of this town to unimaginable dangers. Whoopsie poopsie.
The only effect is a...
Okay. Back to town. Unless, do I have... Oh, I do have candy. Oh, I have to do the thing I'm thinking of at night. Never mind. Yeah, there is a, what am I thinking? There's another ritual I have to get still. And in order to get that one, I'm just going to have a little nap. I need to catch some will-o-wisps with some candy, but they only show up at nighttime. And I've got a date tonight. Off I go to Samaria, leave them to fend for themselves. And there were wyverns in the valley before all of the bad stuff happened. I have... They can deal with it. It's fine. They just have to, like, lock their gates forever. I'm sure no harm will come to them because of that. Skeet dee dee. I think this is it for my poison cures. Yep. I don't like it.
You pick
There we go. Now I got some flowers.
after
Welcome again. It is so good to speak with you as always. The woods around here seem almost frightening at times.
Ooh, that was a good reading on frightening.
I know it is only my imagination that makes me nervous.
And your ventriloquism. I love how some details are so well taken care of, like the lighting, the atmosphere. It's like they do a lot of things that they didn't need to do, and then just sometimes they miss the bigger things, like making sure everybody's mouths move when they talk.
Good. Fair. May the sun and the moon keep watch over you.
Alrighty.
after some
What time are we at? It's noon. Killing time, killing time. Have a nap
after some
to kill more time. What are my stats like? Strength's 333, intelligence 354, vitality 327. I'm so strong. The level cap for this game is 400, so I'm not that strong, especially like my parry and dodge, and my climbing is obviously terrible. I didn't have any climbing skill going into this game. The game declares that you need to have a climbing skill, so there is a book in the Adventurers Guild that you can read and you learn how to climb. But yeah, I've used to be a magic user. I have the levitate spell. That's way cooler. What are we fighting? Please not a wyvern. Can I cast Calm? You know, let's get out one of my old favorite tricks. In Quest for Glory 3, my favorite way of fighting things is you get a whole bunch of rocks, and the throw animation is so slow, so fast, that it's basically one frame when you're at your speed levels at the top. So you can get off like 30 rocks before a monster approaches you. You never have to fight at all after a little bit. Like, you still have to if you want to actually level up your skills, which is probably why I'm kind of under-leveled. What time are we at now? Don't want to go too far because I get lost.
after some
Around and around and around. Ooh, what are we fighting this time? Oh, I'm not even gonna bother trying to cast Calm on the bunny. Look at my new sword. It's so pretty. Got lights. Don't need the lights. But it was cheaper to get a wireless keyboard that had fancy lights than not. It's got a matching mouse. Good deal. And it's not like games from the 90s require lightning fast precision. It's much nicer than I play on my laptop, so it's much nicer than typing on the little chiclet keyboard. Ah, stupid wyverns. Hate you. I'm just leaving. Goodbye. No. 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 Oh, darn, I clicked out of the window. No. There we go. Oh, no. Oh, I don't need things to be really precise, she says, and then can't manage to click on a sliding bar. Fireball. Do, 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 do. There we go. Be dead, wyvern. I will sleep on your corpse.
After some rest, you feel better.
What time are we at now?
After some.
I think one more.
After some.
Oh, one more.
After some.
There we go. Nighttime. Oh,
Suddenly
whoops.
you have a terrible feeling of peril. You recognize Ad Avis, the evil wizard whom you thought you had killed in Rasir. Somehow, he has returned to life. Thinking back, you recall how Ad Avis once brought you under his control. You realize that you must avoid looking into his eyes at all costs.
How nice of you to come.
This
I'm
voice I
afraid
did not expect.
Accidentally signed the wrong name to your note. It's been ages since we last met. Come here and let me look at you.
Sound like my grandma. Can I cast? Oops, nope, not what I wanted. Cast. So we're going to cast some defensive spells. We are going to cast Reversal.
You cast the...
And you know what? For fun. I'm gone. I've disappeared. Well, the come here and let me look at you. That sort of thing. And also, occasionally, yeah.
Your reverse...
Aw. Apologize. Okay, well...
You smile and say hello to Ad Avis.
I hate cheerful people. I eliminated them in Rasir, and I shall do the same here.
You know what? Should I threaten him? Or should I apologize? I'm a paladin. I'm all about that honor life.
With the utmost courtesy, you apologize to Ad Avis for having killed him in a horrible, fiery death back in Rasir.
You destroyed my plans of world domination and ended my life, turning me into a mere vampire slave for Katrina. I will have my vengeance upon you both.
You tell Ad Avis that you are here because of a note you received from Katrina.
You weak-minded fool! You're so easy to manipulate. That note was from me, not from your precious Katrina.
Your reversal spell has worn off.
You have no power against one such as I. Let's play a little game of fox and hound, shall we?
You're too busy to cast...
I have summoned the hounds of death. Now we shall see whether you've kept up with your running lessons.
Uh-oh. I am going to take a healing potion. I guess I'm reading this. Run, fool, run while you can. Soon enough my creatures shall catch you, and then I shall have my revenge. I guess I have to run, because nothing else is happening. Get him! Oh. Straight to the dungeon.
You fool! Did you really believe you could get away from me?
Not really.
I have you now, and you will pay for my death. It is you that caused me to become a vampire. If you had not killed me, I would never be forced to serve the Dark Master again. You probably blame me for all the problems around here, don't you?
Some of them.
You understand nothing. The Dark Master is the cause of all the woe that is here. The Dark Master brought you here against my better judgment. The Dark Master made me what I am now, a Nosferatu, and seeks to do the same to you.
Never even saw
But
Nosferatu
I shall
1.
spare you that fate. I will mercifully end your miserable existence. Then the Dark Master and I will call forth eternal darkness, and we will no longer be limited to travel at night. Together, my master and I will create an army of undead, and we will conquer the world. Pity you won't be there to witness this. You cannot stop us now.
But I'm having
You will
such a
never
good time.
find your way
I'm having
out
a
of
ball.
this dungeon, and only a stake through the heart or more magic than you will ever have can stop us. You will die, knowing that you were destroyed by the Dark Master. Ah, the sun now rises, and I must go to my rest. You too shall rest. I will not allow you the chance to escape your fate, or to use that stake and hammer I torment you with here. Weapons of my destruction so close
Dark
at
Master.
hand, and yet so far. Sleep now, great hero.
Why
Tomorrow,
not just kill me now?
die.
I am at your mercy, you stupid.
You find yourself falling asleep.
Oh no. Good night.
You wake up from what you thought was a nightmare, only to discover that it's only too real. You sense the vague impressions of ancient pain and horror in this place. There's also the sense of something dark and very much alive near you, hungering for you.
Oh, interesting.
It's a stout steak of the oaken variety.
As opposed to the beef variety.
With some effort, you break the rusty chain.
Oh, okay. That's not what I was trying to do, but hey.
You pick up the heavy hammer and store it in your pack. You take the wooden stake and stake its claim in your pack. There is something large under the water that is either lonely or hungry. You don't want to find out which.
You know, I never noticed that. Like, I never looked at that before. There's always something new in this game that everywhere you look, or there's something to interact with. You know, I'm going to save because is dangerous. What are we going to call this? Fun in the dungeon. Mainly because I want to see what happens.
You sense you're approaching something very dark and very dangerous.
Fungin. Ooh, ooh.
There is something large under the water that is either lonely or hungry. You don't want to find out which.
Yes, I do.
You sense you're... There is something...
Okay, so it won't let me actually interact with that.
It doesn't.
I was trying to look at this.
It's a head-sized chopping block. It's not clear whether the cages are designed to hold prisoners or hungry monsters. Maybe both are put in at the same time.
Ooh.
It looks like the sort of metal collar from which a chandelier might be supported. You suspect, however, that it's used for hanging something else in this setting.
We'll see about that later.
It's definitely a skeleton, make no bones about it.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
You sense you're approaching something very dark and very dangerous. The heavily barred and reinforced door leads out to one of the castle's stairways.
Oop.
There is something
Okay. Just doesn't like me What if it is well, I believe that there's an entire genre of Japanese comics that deals with that. That's all I'm going to say about it.
It's an Iron Maiden, a popular torture and murder device. The inside bristles with sharp iron spikes. Unlike most things here, it is shiny and has no rust forming upon it.
But what kind of hugs?
Now that you look closely, there does seem to be something a bit odd about the design of the Iron Maiden. So take a deep breath and step inside.
Acupuncture! Okay, so I just want to say one cool thing about this particular image, like this room. Back in the early 2000s, I was quite active on the Adventure Game Studios forums. Like so many adventure game fans, I was like determined, like, no, I can make one. I could totally make an adventure game. I could not. The ADHD is strong. But at that time, someone found the original painting of this being sold on eBay. And just, it blew everybody's minds. Like, to actually just someone had it in their house. They didn't have any direct relation to Sierra anymore. Like, it had gone through a couple of hands. Just like, hey, that's a neat painting. I don't want it anymore. I heard it's from this game called Quest for Glory or something like that. Here, have it. Because apparently all of the, like, physical assets from Sierra they got binned when there was a big restructuring. So a lot of this stuff just got lost. And this one particular background was saved and was sold on eBay at one point. And everybody on the forum was like, I want to get it. But only one person could. I never found out who actually got it. I don't know if it was someone like that was in the adventure game community or if it was someone who just liked the art. Yeah, that was neat.
You're in a lady's richly decorated bedroom. The coffin, where there should be a bed, seems a bit out of place, but there's no accounting for tastes. You sense deadly danger here, to your body and your soul.
And my heart.
Only shards remain of the mirror. It appears to have been shattered by a single violent blow.
This is the only time you're in this room, so I'm taking the opportunity to look around.
It's hard to set that appropriate funereal atmosphere without at least a little light. Top of this ornamental shield is shaped like a bat on the wing. Heavy brocade curtains break up the plain stone walls. Despite them, the room has an unnatural, death-like chilliness.
Everywhere you look, there's something to see.
Sculptures are so realistic they almost seem alive and hungry. The curtain has a soft, feminine appearance, a stark contrast to the hard-edged coffin which serves as a bed. Where a bed would normally be is a closed coffin. It is an ornate affair, apparently custom designed for someone who expected to be in and out of it frequently.
Whoop.
Suddenly you find yourself totally unable to move.
I thought I could interact with her.
You! What are you... How dare you! Try to kill me!
I tried to look at you!
How dare you! You break into my home, steal away my child, kill my servant, Toby, and then return to kill me?
After I befriended you and helped you...
I wonder if it's just because I was
So
looking
here
around
you
so
are.
much. But I know that I remember that there's
You
like
here
choices
to
of interaction. You can
I should let the
kiss her,
rats
try to wake her,
gnaw
try to
your
cop a feel.
bones while you hang there. Give me one reason, one excuse why I should not leave you here to die.
Okay, I can only talk. Tell about Adavis. Plead for mercy. Defend your actions. Tell about child. Tell Katrina you love her. I'm going to tell about the child.
Tell how you returned the child to her parents and how happy she is now.
I loved her. I gave her everything
Hey,
she
Vanathan,
ever
welcome
wanted.
in.
Toys, Toby to talk and play with. She was no longer afraid of the night. She was happy here.
Tell Katrina that Tanya is happy now.
You think it was wrong of me to take her from her parents? They ignored her. They never gave her anything. I gave her everything.
You gave her a big
You
old bite on the
remind
neck.
Katrina that she did kill Tanya.
Killed her? I lifted her to a new life. One where she would not have to fear growing old and ugly. One where she
Someone's
would
never read Interview with a
die
Vampire.
again. You were the one who killed her. Returned her to fear and age and to face death again. I loved her. And she loved me.
Yeah, she did care for her. Just, she's got a very warped sense of what power and what Katrina was Jennifer Hale's first video game. I think I knew that. Again, the voice cast is so good. Like, Katrina is a very complex character. She wants love, but her sense of what people should owe to each other is very screwed up. She wants people to just only give her what she wants. And she'll give superficial things in exchange, like, oh yes, I gave her like toys. I gave her a friend, but she wouldn't sacrifice for her like Toby did. She wouldn't give up anything to have this child. She wouldn't give up her power. She wouldn't give up her comforts. Yeah. Yeah, she is the Dark Master. She is evil. Say I'm going to explain my actions.
Try to explain what you're doing in Katrina's bedroom.
Trying
It was
to
the
find
only
an
room
exit
available.
From the dungeon. Just couldn't pass up a chance to look at the helpless vampire, could you? Funny place to look for an escape route, wasn't it?
I was literally just looking.
I have decided that I still have a use for you. Alive. If you help me, you may still manage to leave Mordavia without my mark upon you. I want you to seek out the 5 missing Dark One rituals and return to the castle. Together we will summon the Dark One and bring eternal night to this land. You will help me, won't you? Or must I take more drastic measures to assure your obedience?
I'll be good. Agree to help or no, just don't say anything.
You tell Katrina that you'll do anything at all, if she'll just let you go and not rip your throat out.
Very well. But because I can never completely trust you, I will make certain you carry out my bidding. by my will, I guess thee. Thou shalt seek the heart, ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the blood, ritual of the Dark One.
Ooh.
Thou shalt seek the breath, ritual of the Dark One. Thou shalt seek the bone,
I occasionally
ritual
do
of the
children's
Dark
performing.
One.
I wasn't
Thou
going to
shalt
say
seek
it.
the sense, ritual of the Dark One. Return with these rituals ere 3 nights pass, lest ye suffer. Thus is your guess. So go and
I guess I'll
return
do
with
it.
the rituals soon. I would not want you to suffer after all.
Okay. So really, all I have to do is go... Oh, well, first I have to fight whatever this is. Oh, batters? Okay, we got an ad break in 5 minutes. I will try not to defeat the Dark One in that time. Oh, muy macho. Oh, I'm out of poison cure pills, aren't I? Darn it. Okay, well, I am very mighty, so we'll just wait this out. Luckily, you do recover from poison on your own, but it does tick away at your health for a while. Ooh, Revenant.
You cast the order.
Get zapped. Okay, do a bigger spell. This is taking forever. There we go.
You find some copper kopecks.
I don't remember if your money carries over to Quest for Glory
You
5.
see a floating, coruscating ball of light.
Coruscating is an excellent word. Hey there. Hey,
You
children.
carefully place some of the candy on the ground.
So these are will-o-wisps. They are the souls of children who have been lost in the swamp.
You capture a few of the will-o-wisps in a flask.
And now I've got them in a bottle. And now I use them as a fancy
When you
light.
bring the will-o-wisp near the standing stone, glowing runes appear around a 6-pointed image. In the center of the runes, you can now see a small hole in the stone. Your aura has evaporated.
But my poison has also been fixed. So I don't just know how to do all of these things because I'm amazing and have played this game a whole bunch of times. There is a book that you read earlier in the game that says where all of the rituals are kept.
When you touch the Dark One sign to its image on the squid stone, the sign locks into place in the small hole. The points of the sign seem to point to 6 of the glowing runes.
Okay. So I have to spell out the name of the Dark One, which is A, V, O, O. You gonna turn? Z, L.
Try clicking on the letters. An image of the sign of the Dark One has appeared on the squid stone.
Whoop. Did I mess that up?
The Dark One sign does look a little like the top of this standing stone.
I didn't mean to knock it over.
The standing stone has fallen. Nothing. The standing
I think I messed that up. Oh, I think I messed it up. All right, well, in the ad break, we're going to go back and we're going to restart. We're going to try that again. I didn't think I'd knock over the thing. So I think I might have found Walking Dead there, because unless it popped back up.
Candy on the ground.
Okay. Oops, no. Sorry about that. Get in the bottle.
You capture a few of...
And my poison is gone. Hooray. All right, let's try this again.
When you bring the will-o-wisp... When you touch the...
Okay. A. See, like, it goes to there. V. O. O. Z. L. L.
As you complete the name of the Dark One, you feel a distant rumble under the earth, as of the
I do
earth
apologize
shifting, or
that
some
this is happening in the ad break.
huge creature stirring in its sleep. Part of the squid stone opens to reveal a small compartment. You reach in to find a scroll covered with mysterious runes. The symbol of the senses at the top is the only part that you can make out. You also retrieve the Dark One sign, which pulls loose from the stone with a slurping, sucking sensation. The hole in the stone closes as you remove the sign. Your aura has evaporated.
Alrighty. So I'm not going to bother knocking over the stone now because that's for later. We'll slowly make our way back up to the castle. So I think that's all of them. Let me just double check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and she's got the 6th. Oh, I have to release the will-o-wisps.
You release the will-o-wisps back into the swamp.
Because otherwise they die. And I'm a paladin, I can't let that happen. Do I have any... I don't have any mana fruit. Should probably get some of that. I think it's over this way. I could do it all just like, I know exactly what I need to do, but I need the content, man. If I do it all really fast, then I don't have any more game to play. And then the stream would be over. The stupid bush. But we're getting to the end game. That point, things will go quite quickly. Unless I have royally screwed up earlier and forgotten. Where is Irana's? Whee! I'm very proud of that one. Like, I managed to draw the curve of that right so that it would spin the first time. It didn't need to redo it. Is a revenant. I don't care. Ooh, I'm digging the music though. Welcome back, everybody. I do apologize for continuing doing story things during the ad break. I just missed it. I'm just gonna have a little snooze. We got the last ritual, but I am just currently actually lost, and I'm trying to get to Arana so that I can get some mana potion fruit before we head into the end game. I always get so lost. There's a lot of scenes that look very similar, but they're not quite the same. So my internal map gets messed up.
There's something strange about this bush.
Oh, no, I don't want to. Look at me. You're making me run. Wait, I think that might have been it. Is that it? Yes. Yeah, like there's all of the bunch of trees that aren't there before. And just in general, my own personal sense of direction, not that great. All right, we're going to get some magic fruit.
Your magical nest.
I'm going to eat the magic fruit.
You feel a surge of power.
What time is it? Okay, you know what? I might sleep this out, and we'll come back to this next week to head into the end game, so I don't end up with just a short little... I've having to cut off the end game in the middle because there's only so long that I can stream for before my back starts giving out. So gonna sleep through the night, get one last Irana dream.
You are walking dark halls and you are dying. You know you are trying to find something, but you cannot remember where or what it is. It's cold here, and all your warmth is draining away.
Yay! All of my emotes!
A faint ember of what it once was, but you know that this is what you seek. You reach for it but stumble, and the light goes out. The darkness awakens. You awaken as the sun begins to rise. You wake in a cold sweat. You remember every detail of the nightmare as though it had really happened to you.
Alrighty. Let's see if I can find somebody to raid. Actually, I'm going to save first, just so that time doesn't keep on passing. Do. Heh, gnome plays like home. I'm hilarious. End game. You're very welcome. It's so much fun having you guys all here. I'm really enjoying it. It's fun playing with friends. Or at the very least with parasocial relationships of text on the screen. Aw, thanks so much for the follow. All right, let's find someone. Oop, my phone's going off. Let's find someone to go raid, because that's always fun. Let's see. Oh, Phenemian's streaming. What are you playing?
I don't see that either. If Ash
Vandal
dies, you get a
Hearts.
do-over. Yeah.
Let's go do that.
Yeah.
Okay, let's see if I remember how to do this.
Racing Lagoon is a car RPG made by Squaresoft. Oh.
Just gotta...
a full English fan translation? Sick.
Ray? No, that's not right. In... Am I doing that right? Am I spelling that right? That is also a very important question. I'm so good at this, everybody. Phenomenon. I was spelling that wrong. Yay! Anyways, thanks so much, everyone. We'll be back here next week. Midnight, Sunday night to Monday morning. Let's head on over. Good night.